I am sorry. Are you okay?
Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, 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 every day I'm hustling.
You're gonna see it on MGM Grand. Only one will stand. And Bill Haney, William E. Haney come with that fight plan.
They didn't think niggas out of Oakland was gonna push up on their ass, you dig?
TheBoxingVoice.com.
Well, tell the truth and shame the devil that Devin is a bad motherfucker.
WBC, the lightweight champion of the world.
Come get the real belts, not the front. This ain't franchise shit.
That boy is good.
Bill Haney, say his name 3 times, pop up like candy, man.
When you talk about that, you talk about one of the best fighters in boxing.
SDS Promotions.
He is the fighting pride of Omaha, Nebraska.
He's good at what he do.
Defending.
Hey, Daddy.
Undefeated WBO lightweight champion of the world.
Hey, Daddy.
Terence Crawford.
BoxingVoice.com.
Taking, any credit away from Errol, he's a great fighter. He's good at what he do. But when you compare him to Terence Crawford, there's no comparison.
It's a dollar B.
I'm just a better fighter.
BoxingVoice.com.
Sit back and watch this. I promise you something. I promise you something. All that shit you talking don't mean nothing.
Don't mean nothing.
I can bump my guns at you, and you can bump your guns at me. But at the end of the day, them two brothers got to get in the ring.
Hey, Daddy. It's a dollar B.
We've been here before. You try to get there. Alright? I can tell you how it is to be undisputed. You can't tell me shit.
This a dollar. Hey, Daddy.
Y'all support y'all fighter. Let's come together, make this event a success.
BoxingVoice.com.
Everything about Terence Crawford is better than Errol Spence Jr.
BoxingVoice.com. BoxingVoice.com.
Boxing fans, are you ready?
Hey, Daddy.
BoxingVoice.com. BoxingVoice.com. BoxingVoice.com.
Because if you thought tonight's crowd was pretty crazy, 80,000 in Australia. But the crowd doesn't win fights, I do.
WBC, the lightweight champion of the world.
You ever been to Australia? No, I've never been, but I look forward to it. Going to go pick up some belts out there.
Didn't have to sell a chain to make a fight. All we got to do is make that flight. You gonna hide behind them judges, but Lord Devin Haney gonna stand above. I'm serious, George Gambosi. Go!
I'd like to wish you all a very warm welcome to Australia, everyone.
I want to show all my experience, everything that it took to get to this point. I want to show the world.
Well, who's the best young fighter in the game?
Me, by far.
For the 54th consecutive round, Devin Haney has outlanded his opponent in total connect.
He can hit the mitts, he can hit the bag all he wants, but it's different when you're in there with Devin Haney.
Gambosi, you in trouble.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
You said a lot. You did a lot. Tomorrow, you're in trouble.
Pussy! I'd fight you in your backyard if I had to, because I know that I'm gonna beat you. And you'll see June 5th.
Wow. The universally recognized undisputed lightweight champion. What up? Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. We're going to be doing another two-part show today as we're going to be highlighting Terence Bud Crawford and his sit-down with the ring champs Ak and Barack. During his appearance on All the Smoke, Crawford gave Devin Haney the ultimate praise, major credit, calling him one of boxing's most elite competitors, a guy that's willing to fight everybody. And it seems like maybe Crawford is realizing he put his chips on the wrong horse and now is changing his tune. But he is piling them into a list of 4 fighters. He threw Haney alongside the names like Shakur Stevenson, Jesse Bam Rodriguez, and of course, the phenom that is Jaron Boots Ennis. So, in segment 1, we'll touch on Crawford giving Haney his flowers. And in segment 2, we'll touch on the previews and predictions for the July 26th Paramount Plus Sunday Zuffa boxing card, which heads to New York City with an intriguing matchup with Jalil Hackett versus Sergiy Derevyanchenko, the sleeper fight of the night, not getting the shine that it deserves. You go to Zuffa Instagram and all the promotional imagery only show the main event and the co-main event, dropping the ball on Hackett's major step up. But the Breakfast Club of Boxing, the ESPN of boxing, we will let you know what you need to be tuned into and not to miss this fight. Hackett will for sure put on a show with Derevyanchenko. But getting right into segment number 1, the one that has the internet on fire, because Terence Crawford is big bro to Shakur Stevenson, and he's also the rival nemesis of Jaron Boots Ennis. So during that interview on All the Smoke fight, Crawford even insinuated in a way that Boots didn't want to fight Devin Haney. Called Haney a dangerous fight for everyone. During the interview, praised Haney for his willingness to consistently pursue elite competition. Now, I don't know that he's ever gone on the limb like this for Shakur. Now, I know he said in the past nobody's messing with him. Shakur beats them all. But the tune is changing. And rather than focusing solely on talent, Crawford is highlighting Haney's mentality, specifically pointing out the fact that Haney has repeatedly accepted difficult challenges throughout his career. Reminding you guys that the motto that Haney and his team made true, they say everything except let's fight, has always been real. And now the GOAT of our era has shed some light on it. Crawford also mentioned Haney's name alongside Shakur, Jesse, Bam Rodriguez, Jaron Boots Ennis, as fighters who could potentially become the sport's next generational stars. So that's what we're here to discuss. Are one of these four names the future of boxing? Are one of these four names the future face of boxing? Because that immediately raises several discussion points for us here on this show. Has Haney earned more respect than fans give him? Does taking risks matter more than those undefeated records? Where should Haney rank amongst today's elite fighters? Is Crawford's opinion more valuable because he's fought and studied the very best? He's considered one of this era's GOATs, now on the Mount Rushmore of boxing? Whether fans agree or disagree, Crawford's praise carries weight because it becomes something that lives forever, and it comes from someone widely regarded as one of boxing's smartest fighters. He knows what IQ is. So if you want to call in, Discord is available. X-Space is also available. It's the return of Edgar Berlanga versus Stephen Butler. Berlanga returns under his new contract with the Zuffa boxing banner, but he needs a convincing performance after many mixed results against different levels of opposition, whether it be mid-tier, world level, or elite. Hopefully Berlanga can get back to his winning ways, do what he did versus McCormick, I think his name was, from Orlando, where he knocked him out. He used the jab to set up the right. He needs to invest in the body of Butler so that he could disguise the right and definitely get a performance to change the perception. I have no prediction. I don't know where Berlanga's at these days. Richardson Hitchins versus Ricardo Salas. Former champ Richardson Hitchins vacated his belt and begins his life at welterweight after many months of speculation that he was struggling. We haven't seen Hitchins since the Kambosos win, June of last year, if I'm not mistaken. But my prediction for that is clearly the boxer will get the win. And hopefully he looks good doing it. There are some that believe that Salas can bring the type of pressure to replicate what Lemos did to Hitchins. We'll see how true that is and what Salas brings. But perhaps the best fight on the card, definitely the most intriguing matchup. Jalil Major Hackett steps up in a major step up. One of boxing's toughest veterans, Sergiy Derevyanchenko, gives Hackett an opportunity to make a name for himself. And we'll see, man, if Hackett doesn't get drug out into a Derevyanchenko war and he can use his youth to defeat the older Derevyanchenko who, while he might be old, is still a super difficult fight. This is truly the most intriguing fight. This is the main event. This is the 50-50 fight. If not 60-40, 65-35. Hackett has to prove that he's on Derevyanchenko's level. Derevyanchenko arguably beat Gennady Golovkin. Hardcore's upset throughout the internet that he didn't get awarded that win. On the undercard, you have the return of Otto Wallin taking on Vladislav Sergiy. It's a meaningful heavyweight cross worlds fight, nothing crazy. Wallin has the experience advantage. He's been in with better opposition, more serious contenders. Wallin should get the decision, we'll see. But the true storylines that we're watching is, can Berlanga rebuild momentum? Can he get back to his winning ways? How does Hitchins look at welterweight? Does Jalil Hackett pass this test and prove that he is next up? Does Wallin get the win in impressive fashion so that people care about him in the heavyweight division? People don't really say his name. No one calls in to matchmake him. And which of these young prospects, Emiliano Moreno, Kashawn Davis, Troy Nash, Dominic Francis, which one of these guys can steal the show? And I need to know, man, does Crawford's praise now change the perception of Haney? Does he hold that much weight in boxing that Haney will go from the most hated to finally getting credit for what the young man has done throughout his career? Has Haney actually fought better opposition than fans acknowledge? Because Crawford gave him credit. So is Crawford wrong? Who becomes boxing's next face after Terence Crawford? We got that poll going on. Go ahead and vote. We got a couple of polls going on everywhere. Community page, Discord, and right here on the live show on the YouTube.com. Can Berlanga become legitimate? Can he get a title shot again? Would Hitchins look stronger at 47 than he did at 40? You know, he'd been talking about the weight since Subriel was a champ. Remember, he always said that rehydration with the IBF was difficult before he became champion. Is Jalil Hackett ready for elite competition? You guys see any upsets on this card? Who's the possibility of the biggest upset? But this is what we're talking about. Two-part show. We're going to go ahead and give you some audio for those that were not privy to hear what took place on All the Smoke Fight. People keep saying Ring Champs, but the network is All the Smoke Fight as it's branded on the video. Pay attention to the YouTube or to X and listen to the GOAT.
And they willing to fight everybody. Devin fighting everybody.
Yeah. Everyone.
Devin like, give me Lomachenko, give me him, give me him, give me him. Oh, I wanna fight him. You say he the best, I wanna fight him.
Yes.
You know, you Boots, I wanna fight Boots too. You know,
yeah, he did
like,
talk about fighting
you
Boots.
know,
yeah, he's willing.
And granted, Boots wanted to become undisputed at 147, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when Devin tried to fight him at 147, he said, no, I'm moving up to 154.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like, so
he's a dangerous fight for anybody.
He's a dangerous fight for anyone. And they willing to fight.
So that was Bud giving him praise. And this is him breaking down a Keyshawn fight.
Got hurt early. It's like he couldn't recover.
He couldn't recover from that. Keyshawn Davis versus Devin Haney. He obviously doesn't like Dev, and he wants to fight him. How does that fight play out?
Whew, that's a tough fight for both of them. You know, you got Keyshawn, sharp as ever, mean. You got Devin, he's sharp, good boxer, got the experience, been through the fire, been tested. But Keyshawn believe in himself. And it's going to take a special fighter to beat Keyshawn. Just like I feel like it's going to take a special fighter to beat Devin. You know, where he at right now. Coming off of that Ryan Garcia fight, I think he was like jittery going into the Ramirez fight.
Yeah.
But
the Norman fight, he was loosening up again.
Yeah. And now he's coming into his own, you know, so I think, you know, that's a tough fight.
Who would you pick, though?
Man, I'm gonna just watch.
You'll watch.
Yeah,
you don't like making predictions.
Yeah, I'm gonna just watch.
Another fighter that is one of my...
So that is Bud giving his prediction, which wasn't really a prediction, just letting us know how difficult that fight is going to be for both men. But if you want to call in and voice your opinion on today's two-part show, go ahead and hit that thumbs up, hit those retweets, those quote retweets. Let's get the word out there. It's Friday, TGIF. Don't drag your feet or you're sending me to the beach, man. Me and my wife got a nice tent. We love being at the beach. Phone lines are open. Previews and predictions. Possibly the best fight of the weekend, Jalil Hackett stepping up versus Sergiy Derevyanchenko. I want to hear your thoughts on that one. And the final screen shares will be to highlight Zuffa dropping the ball. This is Jalil Hackett's social media. And it is a collab tweet with Zuffa, as you can see. Collab Instagram post with Zuffa, as you can see, from June 19th. Not too long ago. But when you go to Zuffa, none of the posts are about Hackett and Derevyanchenko. They didn't even give him a face-off. Everyone faced off and had a face-off video, not them. Where are Hackett and Derevyanchenko? They're dropping the ball on this major step up for this kid. He's putting his career on the line with a tough vet. If he loses, people will talk shit. So this fight should be highlighted, and it's not. Look how many posts I've scrolled through. The level of disrespect is ridiculous. Hackett, let this be your motivation. Do what you got to do, champ, because they counting you out. Get yours. Phone lines open, Discord, Jersey Bob, what it do?
What's up, man? How you doing?
All good.
I'm sorry you're not going to like what I have to say, but if Jalil Hackett's in a 50-50 fight with a 50-year-old man who been
not
through
50.
wars,
He not
he
50.
ain't that good.
He not 50.
He might
He
as
not
well be
50. He not 50.
I done seen him fight a long time.
You got disconnected, yo. You'll think you went through bad service. Punch Talk Boxing.
Top of the morning, TBV.
What up?
Hey, the best fight this weekend, I gotta say, is Errol Spence and Tim Tszyu, bro. Just because Spence hasn't fought in so long, he's still
hold that thought,
name.
Cause you triggered this video, which is part of your call.
There should be drug testing. And I haven't been drug tested either. So there should be drug testing. That's 100%.
I'll play that back for you guys.
Anything you do between now and fight day.
It is very low. Tim is saying there should be drug testing. I haven't been drug tested. I don't know if he's been drug tested. There should be drug testing for this fight. So they paid for it, but ain't nobody got tested.
What's that? Anything you can do.
I'm going to.
There should be drug testing. And I haven't been drug tested either.
said it's interesting. So the reporter says, "Is anything you can do?" He says, "Nah, there's nothing I can do."
Do between now and fight day in terms of that?
What's that?
Anything you can do or would do or like see?
Me, I can only do what I can do. But to see something done, well, I think I'm not going to accuse him and think that he's been doing something, you know. I don't know. Honestly, I've got no answer to that.
He said he's not going to accuse Earl as if he's been doing something, but honestly, I'm more concerned about Tim. You know, these other countries are the ones that allow these diuretics and these performance enhancement drugs out of competition. Remember Billy Joe, Demetrius Andrade, in the UK in general, Russia as well, you know. So I would be more concerned with the Australian, even though I'm not sure he's training in Australia. But he might because of the reconnection with having Jeff Finnich be the lead trainer. But Punch Talk, thank you for the triggering. I did want y'all to see that because clearly that fight is this weekend and Earl is coming back after 3 years, and now we find out that there's no drug testing. Is Zoo going to pack this dude up?
I feel like they're going to be straight. They ain't going to be off no PEDs or nothing. But, I mean, we shall see, bro. He ain't been back in 3 years. That's a long-ass time.
Oh, yeah.
He said he was hurting when he started training, bro. So, I mean, shit, like I said, it's been 3 years. Spence is popular, bro. Everyone's ready to see him back. So, I think that's the biggest fight, bro. So, I'm looking forward to that one. And this is at a good time for us out here in Pacific time, bro. So, I can't wait. But,
well, if I was
boxing all
saying that
weekend-
Hackett and Derevyanchenko was the biggest fight of the weekend,
You talking about the fight in general?
yeah, I meant of Sunday. Like, obviously, I was wrong. That's not the biggest fight, but it probably still is the 50-50 fight of the weekend, right? Like,
yeah.
What other fight is this tight? Can we, you know? I think in every other fight we kind of leaning towards a winner, and in this one, I'm not sure that we have one.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be a battle. We gonna see. But I hope Silas packs up Richardson, bro. Hope he packs him up. I want to see that upset, bro. Let me see that upset. And then Berlanga, I feel like he gonna get a knockout. Berlanga's back. So I feel like he gonna get he should get a little good knockout. I'm hoping for a good knockout. He's the main event. So let's get a knockout.
He ain't even want to be the main event. I don't know that he's got it right now. Like, he might be going through the T.O. situation because, he's like, oh, I ain't even want to be the main event. I thought Hitchins should be the main event. So it's like you doubting yourself. You read in the comments, maybe people saying you don't deserve it, and he trying to run with what people saying to I don't know. It don't sound like the confident. Yeah, but it don't sound like the confident Berlanga. What you talking about?
Because even he was trying to give the main event to Shakur. So he's just like he's like a big bro. You feel me? Hey, give it to my little brother, bro. Let him take the shine, That's it. That's all it
I hear
is.
you. I do remember that, but I don't know.
Yeah, and then I seen something earlier talking about Shakur. He mentioned that he was the face of Zuffa boxing, which is true. He's the biggest name on that Zuffa, Zuffa side. But if Haney were to sign with Zuffa, then it would have been like a battle for the Zuffa face of boxing. They could have fought, and whoever wins that fight would have been the face of Zuffa boxing. But yeah, no, clearly Shakur's the face. He's popular, he's good. But yeah, that's all I got. I got to get to work, bro. You guys have a good Friday.
All right,
have
champ.
a blessed day.
Appreciate you. Discord available. X Spaces available. If you're looking to call in and voice your opinion, make sure you got good service. Jersey Bob, you went through some bad service over there. Cliff in Connecticut, what up?
Yeah. First, I'm gonna start with the Jalil. If Derevyanchenko didn't have one war too many, because sometimes a fighter will come out there and they just finish like, and the last fight was good, and then they get in there and they just not the same person that you saw in the last fight. If he's not suffering from something like that, it should be a good fight, and we're gonna learn a lot about Jalil Hackett because he just fought Derevyanchenko last time I seen him fight. He fought Billy. And he gave him Billy a lot of trouble. Like, I bet on that fight. And then the championship rounds, I was nervous. Like, I felt like Billy had to win one of those rounds, if not both. And he gave him all the trouble in the world, right? And Billy's more proven than Jalil because Billy about to fight Canelo, and there's actually some people thinking he has a chance. And he fought Lester Martinez and had to draw. So if he could give Billy that type of trouble, he possibly could beat Jalil if he's still that fighter.
Yep.
But we gonna find out, though. That's what the fight is for, right? But and Berlanga, I'm interested to see what Berlanga do. I don't really care about him that much, but I don't know if he's real, if he's fake. So I don't know. I'm just does he get the knockout and get back on the right track? I don't know. I'm interested to see it because I don't really know who the fuck he really is, and I suspect Africa to get a nice win. But I want to focus on the Terence Crawford thing. Terence is one of them people, Nuts, where you can't you want to respect him, and he comes off like this fucking militant guy, but sometimes he's a little full of shit. If you really take everything he's saying and then apply it to his actions, it's like, yo, we be letting him get away with shit we might not let the average person get away with. First, I'm going to say what he said about Devin. That was nice, and Devin has proven that. But the way he threw the boots thing in there, that was disingenuous. Because it wasn't like Devin came to 47 while Boots was at 47 and offered him a fight, and Boots ran out the division. But that's how he said it. Like, if you don't know what was going on, he made it sound like... And I love Devin, but he made it sound like Devin, came up there looking for Boots, and Boots, skedaddled off. Like, that's not how that situation played out.
That's what I said. That he insinuated like Boots ain't want to fight Dev and shit. So yeah,
Right. So you real enough. I missed that part. I caught the monologue, but I probably missed a couple minutes of it. But so you real enough to read between the lines too. Like he
took a little. He dig. There's a dig. I don't want to call it a shot. Maybe a dig.
Yeah, but if you're gonna dig honestly. Like, you know what I mean?
At the end of the day, the fight was there. Though, think about it. Like, you wanted to go up. Just like Hitchins didn't want to fight for the IBF. Remember, before he fought for it, he was only saying, I don't want to fight for it because it's going to be hard to make that weight. But he did it. And then he defended it. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know.
Yeah,
little different. Boots, he hadn't gone up. And think about it, bro. Like, from a financial standpoint, what's his check difference would have been if he took the Devin fight, which would have been, to this day, it still would have been his first Turkey fight. And the Norman fight was already being talked about to be 1.8 for the B side, 1.7 for the B side. So you about to fight Devin. That's the biggest name on your career. Think about it right now. Like, you just beat Xander. He's not bigger than Devin. He's not more accomplished than Devin. He's not more popular than Devin. It's not a historical fight. Like, so for Bud, he looking at it like, yo, you had a smaller dude. Actually, you supposed to do what Jamal Charlo did. Stay there. Shut up Julian Williams. Shut up Julian Williams. You never struggled. He never missed weight. He never had to do what Abdullah did and be naked at a weigh-in. So, yeah, I see what Bud is saying. You had a big fight. That was a super fight. I'm a Haney fan. Boots Haney, that's a super fight. You see me trying to get fucking Bill to talk about the Atlanta one. Like, yo, you talked about him. Let's keep talking about him. That's a fight. He needed an opponent for Atlanta. Y'all heard me. Because I don't protect Devin. If you put someone on the list, look, we gonna believe you want to fight him. And Boots, that was a weird move. Your biggest opportunity. Crawford was the biggest name, but next up, the only biggest name next is Devin that called you out, that wanted to fight, that sent you an offer. He didn't, but, Turkey did. It was a Turkey fight. You still ain't had a Turkey fight. Somebody explain that. So, Devin making Turkey money. So let's not try to act like that was a regular decision. You turned down probably $10 million. Don't forget, Tio, who's not as exciting as Boots, was getting 11.5 and turned it down as well. But Crawford was right. Devin's a dangerous fighter for anybody.
Yo, but the thing, we know Boots turned down Ortiz that was offered by Turkey. I blame
because he
him
wanted
for that.
a tune-up, but that's a 54 fight, not a 47
Exactly.
fight, and it's still not bigger than Devin. Devin is more accomplished. You're gonna get more credit for Devin. You might get more credit for Ortiz today, perception, because Ortiz is in your division and Devin was moving up. Devin was moving up, so that was the only downside for Boots. Oh, you beat a little smaller dude moving up. That's it. But still the most accomplished fighter, still the biggest name. I mean, that shit would have been sold out.
Let me respond. But my problem with it is not like Boots already declared that he was going to 54. He was before Devin came out with the offer or the suggestion. He didn't.
So did Jamal Charlo. I was giving you history. So we don't have to argue. Charlo was moving up.
That don't make it right because you have a comparison. That doesn't make what you're saying right. If I'm already going to 54 and I don't even know you're on the radar or coming for me,
But you do know, bro. You got a official offer, so you know. It's not a tweet. It's money on the table. You see, I'm not in the field, but ain't nobody ever asked Boots how much was that offer for.
But are you saying the offer for Devin was before he declared for 54?
No. The offer for Devin was immediately after T.O. dropped the fucking offer for $11.5 million.
All right, well, we could agree to disagree because I know how you get down.
But there's
you
nothing
don't
to disagree
care about nobody's perspective, but
we're
yours.
not disagreeing on nothing. You about to start an argument that don't exist. You don't know the timeline.
Do you?
I just fucking told you the timeline. I just told you the timeline.
So
You're
answer the
asking,
question.
think about it. I did. You're not fucking listening. Now we arguing because you're not listening. You specifically asked me and I specifically answered.
Your answer was it was after T.O. turned it down, but you didn't. But you did not say.
Which means, Cliff, just say, okay, Ness, I don't know what that means. I'm on a truck driver. I don't follow it like that. Help me. Because that means Boots still ain't fight at 54. That means Boots ain't had no fight.
For 54 was my question. Because if he declared for 54, he could be in his personal life, getting fat, weighing 190 fucking pounds, and not preparing his body to go back down to 47. His mind could be made up and everything. The nigga didn't run from Devin. He didn't hide from Devin. Is my whole point. He didn't.
Hey, nobody's saying he ran from Devin. Nobody's saying he ran from Devin. What we saying is that there is facts that you turned down your biggest fight. That's just the bottom line.
Well, I'm not arguing that point, though. But before I go, what bothers me with Crawford is he says stuff like that, and then he says stuff like, oh, I was waiting to see if Canelo wanted a rematch before I retire and whatnot. Like, that sounds crazy to me, too, because Canelo does want a rematch, and you act like you're so honorable, and this was your last fight and everything else, but you was going to potentially give him a chance because he gave you a chance, but all of a sudden you're like completely firmly retired when Canelo is publicly saying he want to fight you. And I don't feel like I heard that was the first time I heard Canelo wanting the rematch when he did the interview with Errol Hawani. So like, and then he posts himself sitting on the ropes like anything can change at any given moment. And then you do the dude dirty on the podcast like when he stunned him. We all know what happened in that situation. Crawford is weird. Like, I like him and he's tough and everything, and we respect him. But when you really listen to him and then when you dissect his actions, he's human like everybody else, and he's just not this flawless, honorable, militant dude as he gives off. The nigga be waffling, and I'm seeing it. That's my call.
All right. What the fuck? Thomas, what you mean how we know they got offers? Eddie revealed that. I ain't even gonna time you out for that, bro. I'm gonna let you live, bro. Like, Boots revealed that in the YSM video. Like, what are we talking about? I mean, why y'all make this shit so difficult? But anyway, found a new clip here. Let's see how different it is.
Said, you know, those 3 fights.
Who's that? Keyshawn, Devin, and
fighters.
Shakur?
Well, I'm gonna say 5.
Okay.
I'm gonna say 5 fighters that if they did a round robin, like they gonna fucking, it's gonna be the 5 toughest fights.
Yeah. So would it be like the 4 Kings back in the days?
It's 5.
5 Kings though, but yeah.
I'm gonna say Shakur, say Devin, say Keyshawn, Tank, and Africa.
About time somebody gave Africa
because
some
they all know each other.
Mhm.
They all great boxers. They all great thinkers. You know, and when in doubt, I don't know about Tank, but I know about the other 4. You know, they gonna box their ass off if they got to.
You don't want to throw Ryan Garcia in the mix?
No, hell no. Said, you know, those.
He said, nah, hell no. Damn, Ryan. Ryan want that fight too. They gonna offer it to Bud. Ryan the only one trying to get that fight, man. Let's see here. Discord available. X Spaces available. We got Bo Rogers. Yo.
What's good?
You breaking up?
You can hear me, can't you?
Yes.
Wait a minute, hold on for 1 second. Hold on 1 second. I sound better now.
A little bit.
All right, check this out. I'm gonna keep it quick then. I'm gonna bring. Terence Crawford always got some little slick shit to say. Like what Cliff was just talking about, the shit he said about Boots. He did it on purpose. He misleading people on purpose. Like, he's a petty motherfucker. Like, he got mad when Earl came out the very first time when Earl was saying, you know, he had problems before the fight and shit. Then after that, they asked Terence Crawford something about it, and he went to saying that Earl want a Hall of Famer. He want, you know, he petty. You know what I'm saying? Just a petty motherfucker, man. I don't listen to nothing they say. He's a con artist. Bill Haney, Devin Haney, all them guys con artists. Please watch yourself around them. I don't want you to get misled by these guys. You know what I'm saying? I know you know what's going on. You be putting pressure on Bill sometimes, but you let up too. And I just got to call you out there on that shit. Because you know Bill be feeding a bunch of bullshit.
Shut the fuck up.
You do, though. You do, Ness. But you fall.
Fucking idiot. Nigga just signed the deal. Bill just was revealed to be telling the truth. We still got to deal with fucking dumb fuck faces. AC, what up?
Hey, yo, you funny, B. Hey, that's funny, cuz. Yo, shout out to y'all this Good Friday,
Just stupid motherfuckers. The nigga just signed, so Bill wasn't lying, but we got to have a dumb nigga. This 2 back-to-back calls. He said some dumb hating shit yesterday. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Nobody wants you here.
Man.
So
Hey,
stupid.
that is funny, bro. That's funny. But yeah, man, shout out to y'all this Good Friday, man. Hopefully y'all are blessed. You know, I ain't been able to tap in a while. But first, before I get into the topic, bro, I wanna speak on the shit Cliff was talking about, man, because hey, listen, everything is about perspective, bro. And I mean, realistically, you could say, if you wanted to, that Boots Slick did duck Devin Haney, bro. Like because Boots was talking about having a unification fight at 147 instead of Lima, and then a week before the Brian Norman fight, the motherfucker said he was going up to 147. I mean 154, and it came out that the nigga was getting multiple offers. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if Turkey confirmed it, but didn't this motherfucker get like a $20 million offer to fight Devin and Tio and Virgil, and probably Norman too? I don't know about the Norman one. But didn't they offer that nigga all them fights for multiple millions, bro? Like, in theory, bro, somebody could say that's a duck, bro. You talking about I'm going to unify titles at the end of the year, and as soon as you get offers, nigga, you talking about, oh no, I'm moving up in weight. I need tune-ups and shit. So, I mean, hey, bro, it's all about perspective, bro. You know what I'm saying? How you see shit. Some people feel like, oh, Boots is just a badass, so you know what I mean. They're never gonna accuse him of ducking. And then some people are just gonna be like, hey, man, this motherfucker said this. They offered you this. You said no. That's a duck. I mean, it is what it is. Um, as far as the topic, bro, I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm kind of excited, bro. This is a big fight weekend, man. It's really hella fights, bro. You got the AJ fight, even though that's not that interesting. The Fury fight. Ain't the Fury fight this weekend too in Thailand and shit?
Yeah, we talked about it 2 days ago.
Yeah, you got the Fury fight. Even though them dudes ain't really fighting nobody important, you got Josh Kelly coming back this weekend defending his belt. You got Shiraz coming back defending his belt. The Earl Spence man, Tim Tszyu fight, bro. I'm super excited for that one. I've been waiting for that one for a minute. But honestly, after looking at the little press conference last night, man, it kind of has me iffy about my pick. You know what I'm saying? Because they said Stephen Fulton is overweight or some shit like that. You know what I mean? And he's on some unprofessional.
He
ways and shit,
requested
don't want to train or whatever.
133. I told y'all he gonna lose. He requested
Yeah, see,
133. This shit is crazy, bro. Twice in a row. PBC, they dealing with nothing but fat boys.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Seeing that kind of has me wondering: was Earl Spence really struggling to make weight, and is that why he asked for the change? Because like that, I don't know, man. I don't know. That's kind of crazy, bro. But we'll see. I'm rooting for my dog Spence, man. Hopefully he could pull it off, man. Have a good little comeback. But I don't know. It kind of has me hesitant. We'll see how they look at the weigh-in. As far as this face of boxing shit, bro, I personally do feel like Devin Haney might have the best chance to be the one who takes over in the future, just because like he seems to be the one young dude who has a willingness to fucking fight everybody for real. Like I said all the time, man. I learned about Devin Haney because he made one of my favorite fighters, Lomachenko, drop the belt. Like I said that shit, it was like, damn, who the fuck is this kid? And I mean, ever since then, that boy been bucking. I mean, realistically, outside of the fucking Ryan Garcia fight, bro, everybody that man's been fighting has been top quality fighters and shit like that, bro. I mean, even his tune-up fight was versus a former unified champion versus Jose Ramirez, bro. So like, that's the actions that you actually have to take to become the name and become the man in boxing. I don't know why fans nowadays be acting like that's not the case when that's literally always been the case. But I mean, I feel like as long as Buddy keep winning, man, keep making big fights, bro, and his profile just gonna keep growing and growing. You know what I mean? The fight to make though, bro, Boots versus Devin Haney. We already know that, bro. 2027. We need to goddamn push the propaganda. I know you said the other day I ain't really been able to catch the shows like that. I've been having some mating and shit going on with work, but yeah, man. I know you said you was pushing the Boots in Atlanta shit. I don't think it'll happen next, man, but I think a good run will be
Well,
Davis.
I was only bringing it up because it was like you ain't got no opponent, and Boots is available, and that's a big ass fight. That's a big ass fight.
Nah, I'm with you, bro. I'm with you on that, bro. I'm pushing that one, man. I'm probably gonna talk about that shit every single show, bro. Boots versus Devin Haney, bro. We need to put that shit in the air, cause fuck that being scared shit. And it's like, and it's funny, man, cause when you speak about fights like that, that's how you realize how scared these dudes is for real in real life, man. I see why you made that border war shit, bro, cause they be terrified for these niggas to get tough fights. And it's crazy because it's like you a bigger Devin Haney fan than most of these niggas, and you be like, I want all these fights, and these motherfuckers don't be wanting none of these fights, man. Shit don't make no sense. But I personally think though, as long as homie keeps winning, or at least wins maybe 85% of his fights, bro, he got the best opportunity. You know what I'm saying? He's already ahead of most of these dudes. I mean, legitimately, he's probably one of the top 3, top 5 most talked about dudes in boxing, bro. Like, whether you like him or you dislike him, bro, that motherfucking name comes up in damn near every single discussion, bro. You know what I'm saying? We want him to fight this dude. We think he'll beat this dude. He's quote unquote scared of that dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if the Bud cosign will make him more popular because, you know, motherfuckers hate on Bud Crawford too, but it could get him more attention to his next fight. You know what I'm saying? Keyshawn Davis, you know, he's an aggressive fighter. I don't really think he's going to win that fight, but he can probably make it an entertaining fight while he gets beat up, which could be the thing that kind of helps that man profile a little bit. But overall, though, like I said, I like young Dev, man. I like what he's doing. I like his mindset, man. Like, honestly, he's what you want your fighters to try to be like. You know what I'm saying? A dude who's a dog, who with the smoke, that's willing to fight. You can say what you want to about styles. Everybody got different styles, but nigga, are you willing to fight, bro? You know what I mean? It's a lot of brawlers or knockout artists who scared to fight people. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's the biggest thing, bro. That's the biggest thing. Because I feel like a lot of folks undersell. Like, when I was a casual boxing fan, bro, and I seen a named fighter fight somebody, I went to Google who they fought. That's what most casual people do for real. They're gonna Google, who is this? Okay, all right, oh man. That's how you get more attention. You Google somebody, he never beat nobody, he never been a champion. What's gonna make you want to go as a casual? What's gonna make you go watch that fight? But if you go look at it, oh, who is this? Oh, he's a former champ. Oh, he did this, he did this. Okay, like, that's like, I don't understand how that doesn't click to people, but it is what it is, man. But hopefully, bro, we have a great fight weekend, man. Hopefully, we got a lot of good matchups. I feel like Stephen Fulton might have that upset. He might get upset, man. So I might have to put a couple dollars on that, but you never know, man. But that's really all I got for you. Oh, my last little quick point, man. Hey, it's crazy, bro. I seen the Ryan Garcia Conor Ben press conference. I'm not that interested in that fight, but it's funny how Ryan Garcia. I mean, how is the UK man more Raza than Ryan Garcia? That's crazy. Shout out to Conor Ben, man. He the real Raza. Ryan Garcia, he just be pump faking. But y'all be blessed, man. Shout out to y'all this beautiful Friday. Got to.
Ay, Tito La Voz.
Buenos dias, buenos dias.
Morning.
Hey, man, dude, kill me with that. Oh, man, that was a great call, man. That was a great call. Hey, you know, honestly, Terence Crawford, man, I just think he an asshole on every level, man. You know what I mean? Like you get his competitor in him going, and you become the target of that shit, man. And he's really good. Just his fighting style shows it too, right? It's in every facet of his person. Like, he just mean, you know. So when he tried to throw a jab in there, I mean, he might not really be fully committed to that opinion, but he had to, you know, he had to put a little dig in there. You know what I mean? Say my name, motherfucker. I dare you. You said my name, oh, it's over. You know. So now he taking little jabs and shit at Boots, and you know, I just think it's per Terrence, man. That's just who he is. He's hella competitive. He ain't gonna let it. I wonder what he's gonna do when he's old. What is he gonna probably gonna be a chess champion or something. He kind of dude that never lets it go. He never let it go. He a complete asshole until he mollywop you, and then he shakes your hand and stops talking about you, you know? Once he know he can beat you, which usually after the fight, he usually lets you live after that, man. But I just think that's Crawford being Crawford, man. But, you know, shout out to him for recognizing something great in that Haney team. You know what I mean? Because I don't think anybody else. Ness, help me out here. Who else is moving like the Haney team? Am I alone?
Nah, you're not. My bad, champ. I was muted.
Oh.
I mean, it really depends what we're talking about, because, you know, the haters are going to say we glazing. So it depends what we're talking about. You know, Shakur's moving like him when it comes to accomplishments. Like him, not identical. You know,
I'm talking about
T.O.
fights, man.
Yeah, I mean, T.O. moves like him, not identical when it comes to taking on a tough opposition. So, you know, Bud is biased. He didn't mention T.O., who had the, you know, balls to fight Loma before Devin, had the balls to fight his protege Shakur before anyone. So, you know, he's biased, you know. It's good content. I'm a content creator and I know what to do with it. But at the end of the day, it's not the end all be all because, you know, he didn't mention T.O. T.O. just isn't showing that he's as good as Devin and Shakur, but he's definitely as willing as Devin and Shakur. And then Ak tried to throw Ryan in again because Ryan showed his willingness. He fought Tank. He fought Devin. He fought Rolly. He fought Barrios. So right away he shut him down. Nah. And I get it because he's shutting him down from a skill standpoint. But if we stick into the script of the conversation, Ryan showed balls just like T.O. showed balls, just like Devin's been showing balls. The only one that's been selective is, you know, he who I won't mention. You guys, you know.
Yeah, Tinky Tink. Yeah.
Figure it out for yourself.
So, I mean, good point, you know, but I will say that Bill Haney, Big Bill Haney, has put his son in some really good positions over his career.
For sure.
And I think if there's a Hall of Fame for managers, Bill is first ballot. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I was alluding to, right? You know, your guy has a talent, he has a drive, he has all the ingredients, and then he needs the management. He needs a person to put that guy in front of the people that he needs to put him in front of in order and at the right time. You know what I'm saying? To be successful. Yeah, man. But that's how I feel about that. And then Berlanga, you know what? I really want to see Berlanga perform well. You know what I mean? I don't know, something about it. Just, you know, you're at your level now is how I'm looking at it. Like, you at your level now. So let's do well. You know what I mean? Let's do well. Graduate over to Riyadh season, right? And then go fight for some real belts. You know what I mean? Either this is a springboard or this is where he ends up at, right? It's kind of like, you know, kind of like that. That's how I feel about, you know, and I want to see Hitchins do well. I want to see the Derevyanchenko fight, man, is really intriguing because Buddy called up earlier and reminded me about the Billy fight. That was dope. And I think that's going to be a really interesting fight, man. Shout out to Boxing for being on all weekend. Oh yeah, man. And I got you in a second, but I got counters for the Devin haters, man. I want to hear y'all stammer. I got you when I get out the car, Ness. That's my call.
All right, yeah, put a name on those hater counters because I don't fuck with them. So we need to know who you specifically you paying for because there's a lot of haters. Mushmouth Rogers. I don't know who else. I can't think of anybody else at the moment. But there's a lot of them fucking haters. Yesterday he hated. It's like, what you gonna say now? PBC on the zone. Nah, I was gonna get the zone, Ness. I was already crossing over. You know, I was fucking liar. Took PBC to finally bend the knee for you to stop talking shit about the zone. Oh, gang-banging ass. Network gangbangers. Grown-ass men, too. Man, call in, sound 60 damn near. 50, anywhere from 45 to 60. Gang-banging on networks like a fucking nincompoop. Oh, stupid fucks. What up?
Quest the motherfucking best, yo. Can you hear me? You hear me?
Yep.
What's good? Yeah, I got a lot to say. I don't know where to start, man. First I'm gonna say happy Friday, man. Salute, morning. Shout out to everybody listening. Yo, Bud and Shakur, man. Like, if anything, man, the way Shakur moving is kind of similar to kind of how Bud is kind of like how he move. You know what I'm saying? Like, far as like going up, challenging, picking a guy like Canelo who's already like. But the thing with Bud, I'm gonna say this. his stuff kind of makes more sense. You know what I'm saying? You can kind of get what he be doing. You know, as far as like him pushing Devin to fight Boots, I think a lot of people want that fight, especially Shakur and Bud. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want to have that smoke. They got two young killers coming up right now. You know what I'm saying? And I like the fight. You know, but it's not happening in the next. So it's like, why even push it? Why even make it something that is like, let's get past what we got going on. Let Boots fight Fandor or Unify, and let Devin get Keyshawn out the way. You know what I'm saying? I think people are looking to the future too quick. You know what I'm saying? We got some good smoke coming up. You know, like they fighting real fights. You know what I'm saying? I like being fans of people. I like being fans of boxers, right? And when you go in, you don't really know what to expect. You know you're rooting for your guy, but it's you don't know it's a 50-50 fight. You know it's gonna be a tough fight, and then you're gonna really see what your guy really made of. You know what I'm saying? That's what I become a fan of. You know, I don't like no easy duck smoke. You know what I'm saying? No cans and no tomatoes. You know what I'm saying? But it's just them pushing off Devin to fight Boots. You know, people wanted Boots to fight Bud. People wanted Devin to fight Shakur. They honestly don't want that fight. They both don't want them fights, man. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna try to put the narrative out of who ducking who so they can make the shit hot. I see the whole thing playing out. Oh, he said something about Tank, man. Y'all got man. Bud, I like what he said, but some of the stuff he just kind of don't make sense, man. Like Tank, you bring up Tank and you bring up Hitchins, whatever, Richardson, like these dudes are not on those levels. Tank. I thought he did say Tank in the four. I thought he said Keyshawn.
I thought Keyshawn, Devin, Shakur, Hitchins. Who was the other one? Damn, did he say Tank?
I think he did say Tank, and I'm like, how long does Tank have to be out the ring for him to like be forgotten? You know what I'm saying? Like he's losing value. He's losing value at the minute, bro.
Tank though, truthfully, bro, kid is iconic. Like, remember, he got the Chrome Hearts collaboration. He got that Chrome Hearts collaboration. Bro, the other day I was like surfing and shit on the internet. Bro, Valley, the brand Valley made a shirt with Tank. Like he's kind of like what people been saying, bro. He's like a hood legend. Like without the Floyd accolades, because of where he came from and how he did it, people
I feel you.
They fuck with him heavy, bro.
He got his fan base that really rock with him heavy. They got their narratives that they can push out, the who ducking. Like, at the end of the day, man, we got to get the fights that people actually want to fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, do these dudes want to fight each other? For you to be the face of boxing, you got to knock off one of these kings. You know, you can't just keep moving on along. You know what I'm saying? And I agree with his names, but just take out Tank and take out Hitchins, Richardson Hitchins, and then bring in Keyshawn, Key, and Shakur. I mean, Keyshawn, Devin, and Shakur. Those are three guys to me. The three kings, in my opinion. You know, I think we can't throw away Keyshawn once he lose, bro. Like, I think they pushing him into a spot that he ain't ready for. You know what I'm saying? I think he really, he ain't ready for this opportunity that he getting, man. Like, it's too soon. But, you know, I think everything kind of changed when Shakur said, I'm going to move up and drop the belt and all this. Like, he still ain't dropped the belt for Keyshawn. That's one thing he said earlier. He said, I'm going to fight T.O. and I'm going to beat T.O. for him to get the belt. Now we in a predicament where he got to move up another weight class and fight Devin. I don't think – maybe they had that in the back. I don't know. Maybe they was all playing. Who knows, man? But I just think it's too soon for Keyshawn. I like the fight. It's one of them young king fights, you know, that we need in the sport. Devin moving like a G, fighting two African-American young black prime fighters back-to-back. You know, it's just something that we should applaud, man. And the dudes hating just got to stop, bro. Like, at the end of the day, I know you got you fan of these boxers, but take your emotions aside, bro, and just think, like, if my boxer was moving like this, my favorite boxer was moving like Devin, how would he be? Like, you know what I'm saying? But, hey, man, the weekend fights is cool, though. I like the Hitchins, and I don't like Hitchins. I like the Berlanga fight. I think I just want to see him back in the ring again, bro. I just want to see him shake off the rust. And the Jalil Hackett, those are some good little fights, man. They got to really show Jalil some love, man. Like I think the fight ain't really getting that much love is because like he came off a loss and they really don't treat guys with losses that valuable anymore, man, which is crazy. So he down to if one more loss, he out. You know what I'm saying? Them Zuffa, them guys don't play. But so yeah, salute. Happy Friday, man. And y'all gotta stop the Devin hate, bro. They putting back in the rough fights, you know what I'm saying? Getting the 50-50 scraps again. Salute, I'm out though. Peace.
Salute, Quest, the best. Thank you for calling in. Discord available, X Spaces available. If you're looking to call in, now is the time. We are having a two-part show. Previews and predictions for this weekend, Sunday's fights. And also the Terence Crawford message interview that is ripping apart that internet for show. We got Vega. What up?
Hey, good morning. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Oh yeah, man. I appreciate the topic. Salute to the chat. In regards to the topic, I didn't really hear too much about this interview. I think I saw one clip where he was giving the Haney praise, and I don't know, there was something I felt like was a shot at Boots. I heard a little bit of another call earlier, and just to piggyback off that point, about these cats being humans. Yeah, they are. I think too much we put these guys on a pedestal because of their physical gifts, them being on TV. But at the end of the day, they're regular human beings such as you and I when it comes to feelings, thoughts. Um, they're gonna have their likes and dislikes, people that they're drawn to, and people that unfortunately turn them away. It just seems Bud and Boots, when it comes to Bud's perspective on Boots is, I think, maybe there's a little bit of the thought process. He is a threat of some sort, but maybe that's why he has that perspective on him where he kind of really focuses on the negative. I think just recently he started speaking a few positive things about him, saying it was his era and such. But then, of course, he kind of sandwiched it before and after with, this guy can't really mess with me, and he has uh, a lot of flaws that he needs to work on. But that's every fighter. So it's just funny how they pick and choose when to speak on those things, because he was no perfect fighter himself. Haney's not a perfect fighter, but I think he deserves all the praise, honestly, especially with him securing his future. At least we have an idea of what is the possibilities instead of being stuck in the flux, right? Or we just don't understand, like, hey, is it a one fight deal? Is he just going to be one off with Shakur and back to free agency? Uh, a lot of times we may like that, may not like that, but at least we know it's a multi fight deal with the zone, and there's a plethora of options. So I look forward to see how it all unravels. I think him against Keyshawn is a great fight. Crawford kind of put him in the same class. Okay. I look forward to Keyshawn proving it. I think he is ultra talented. But I think the thing that I think the one characteristic, I should say, that Devin has over Keyshawn in my eye, through what we see through the public, is the mental aspect of the game, especially because what occurred when he fought Ryan Garcia on 420, how he's responded, how he picked himself back up again in a public perspective, within boxing, to come right back and be on top and look where he's at now. And I think Keyshawn is on his road to being able to show his story, and fighting Devin Haney is a great way to do it. Win or lose, as long as he's competitive and shows that pedigree, shows that ability, I look forward to it. Boxing is possibly in a new golden era as long as these guys fight each other and are able to put on those performances. And I'm not a big Ryan Garcia fan, but I think he had an opportunity to maybe put him in a certain class instead of being so dismissive. Though I don't blame him because personally, I think Ryan is a piece of shit and a dirtbag. And to me, he needs to erase that for me to give him maybe more the credit that he possibly deserves because he does have a one of the 17 versions of a world championship, and he is showing you how a lot of us in the public expect a world champion to act when it comes to that belt to be looking to praise it and to looking to get some of that attention for being a world champion. So I can give him kudos there, and I think Crawford could have did something similar or in a different way for where Ryan is and who he is in the game currently. The Zuffa card, I can see why it's not a huge topic because of Devin Haney. It's funny. He gets so much hate, but yeah, y'all really make him seem like he is the bee's knees, like he is that dude. Because all it is you guys rather talk about the possibility of things rather than the actual upcoming fights. And you can be like, oh well, it's because the upcoming fights aren't exciting. But boy, even if it was a big fight, I feel like Devin Haney's name will be put in there from anybody from 140 pounds to 160, or the way that someone moves in a business sense or the accomplishments. Devin Haney will be mentioned, whether it's hate or love. Um, Devin Haney is one of the biggest names within the boxing world. And I think it's proven every day, every week, every month, and possibly for years to come, as long as he keeps doing what he's doing. And I give him a lot of kudos. And I put him up on a pedestal because I can appreciate how he's trying to move and what he's doing it for himself and as well as for us fans. Probably more indirectly than directly, but that's cool. But yeah, the guard is decent. It's not really attention grasping. It's not fight party. It's not call my friend up and say, "Yo, Berlanga Butler, tune in Sunday night." Absolutely not. Though it's not a bad matchup because these cats say they like knockouts. Well, I think I feel very confident to say there's no way this fight goes to the cards unless Berlanga or Butler just completely throws a wrench in their game and is able to show a whole set of new skills to be able to do for multiple rounds. Both these guys can punch, and I think a perspective is a lot of these guys don't have the greatest chins. Obviously, we go off recent memory. I mean, Berlanga's been dropped 3 of his last, I don't know, 5, 6 fights. His last fight, he got dropped multiple times. Butler, all his losses are by KO. I think he has like 5 losses, 6 losses, and it's from different level guys, from gatekeepers to uh, world championship level. So yeah, there's just no. I just can't see the world in this world where this fight goes the distance. So I guess you can put it down like, hey, if I watch this fight, it's not going to full 10. Back to Hitchens Salas fight. Salas maybe doesn't have the buzz that Duarte had during the build up to their alleged fight in January, but I think he does bring pressure. He is going to come to fight. In his last bout that I saw against Sriracha was kind of he was giving it to him the first couple rounds inside that ring, and he was able to take control of the fight and force the stoppage against Jesus, who is a very solid guy. Definitely one of those what the people call pro box level fighters, and he was able to get him up out of there. So I think that's a good fight, and I think the best fight is. I think it's quite obvious. It's Jalil versus Sergey, and I am so sick of people just because I guess Jalil said it that if Jalil can't beat Derevyanchenko or even stop him, that he doesn't deserve to keep boxing or getting opportunities. Derevyanchenko might be the best 16-6 guy I've ever seen, honestly. Is he on the decline? Absolutely. Does he have a lot of mileage? 1,000%. But even when this guy has faced world level opposition, he's shown you he can compete. He's shown you in early on, before, and obviously not recently, that he can possibly be spoken about possibly being robbed or not given a fair shake on the cards. So fighting with one arm against Christian and Billy, and not getting close to being knocked out. That was pretty crazy to me. But he is 40. He does have a lot of wear and tear. Uh, and I think this is a great opportunity for Jalil. I'm sorry. No, my bad. I thought I was getting pulled over. I think he has a great opportunity to solidify himself. There was a lot of hype of him when he turned pro, and I think this is a great stepping stone to go ahead and show people I am that guy, because we've been looking forward to it. I've seen his name for many years, and I think this is definitely the step in the right direction. And this would be good for Zuffa to get another player within that 160-pound division, which is we look at everybody else. It's a bit light. So there's a fight on the undercard. It's two heavyweights. I think his name is Kashawn Big Baby Davis. He was a pretty good U.S. amateur. He made it to the finals, semifinals for nationals plenty of times. He beat Jared Anderson, lost to Richard Torres, Skylar Lacey. Uh, he's pretty decent amateur. He's 11-0, all stoppages. He's facing a dude from, I think, Romania or somewhere around that area. That this guy knocked out Anthony Joshua in the amateurs, and he was a top level guy competing in different various cups. World Series of Boxing, faced Usyk. So this dude here is himself a good amateur turned pro. I think he's like 8-0 with 8 stoppages. So every fight they've had as a pro has ended in stoppage. But he is coming off a 2-year layoff, or it might be longer than that. So, that's a little food for thought. Heavyweights, people think heavyweights, that's what boxing is all about. Guys was trying to get each other out of there. And I'm always going to watch Troy Nash. I just think he has the best jab within Zuffa. And I look forward to seeing him progress. I think we saw that progression in his last fight. He was able to maintain control throughout the bouts, which I felt like he was hitting walls around 4 or 5. And he's facing a guy that had a draw with who Troy Nash, I'm sorry, trouble with in his Zuffa debut. So around that same level, that guy had a good fight with Jacob Ramos. And I think it's a solid card, but if I'm tired, I can wait till Monday or Tuesday to rewatch it. Let's not pretend. Uh, it is what it is, but we'll go from there, and we'll see what the winners do and how things progress with Zuffa, because it's interesting with Haney signing with the Zone. It's showing you it is a heavyweight battle between Zuffa, Paramount, and the Zone. So we'll see how it all progresses and who comes out on top. If they kill the other or each other, or they both reign dominant. All right, man, that's my call.
All right, champ. Appreciate you. Paper Chase. What it do? Paper Chase. Khaled.
Yo, Ness.
What up?
Hold on, let me take you out the Bluetooth.
Yo, we good?
Yeah.
I bet. All right. First, let me go through the previews. I didn't get a chance to be on the previews from yesterday, so let me do that real quick. Looking forward to the Josh Kelly scrap this weekend, only because I'm trying to see how he look, because that's a possible boot scrap. Trying to see what Holmes is looking like, see if he getting better, even though I don't know who these guys are, but I still want to see what they're looking like. And I want to see what AJ looking like, you know what I'm saying, coming off the car crash, coming off losing his homies. You know what I'm saying? Even if it is a tune-up, I just want to see how my man looking, see if he is, see where he is mentally. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking forward to that scrap. There's no buzz around that scrap around here, but, you know what I'm saying, I'm sure in like the UK, we care about it. As far as EB and Richardson Hitchins, man, I'm sure they are in tough fights because, just because we don't know the guys, I don't mean that it's not a tough scrap. You know what I'm saying? It's just that we don't know these guys' names. I can tell that EB is serious, and he feels the pressure of the scrap because he hasn't been doing a whole lot of promo. You know what I'm saying? He looking kind of, even in the face-off, like he was talking, but it wasn't really too crazy. Like he just, You know what I'm saying? I think he know that he needs a victory. He like moving up to a new weight class. Like I think he's just looking to win and like kind of make a statement. I don't really know if he's gonna do it, but you know what I'm saying, I can tell that he's focused and shit like that. And that's probably why, he hasn't been doing as much promo and things like that. Same thing with Hitchison. Like I think that both these guys need victories. They have no more like momentum. They got like a lot of scrutiny going against their name. Guys is questioning them. Guys is even questioning like the levels that they on, and they question their skill set and question their heart. And Richard Hitchens is in interviews talking too much, and he hasn't fought in over a year. And last time he did something was against George Kambosos and shit like that. They thinking that he ducking fights. He called it. He needs to make a real statement. You know what I'm saying? And not only after this, he need to make a statement, but he needs a protracted period of time of just statements to kind of move out of the light that he's in right now. And it's not a very good light in boxing. Same thing with EB and shit like that. So I'll be checking it out, you know what I'm saying, just to see kind of how guys is looking and things like that. I want to see the Hackett fight, you know what I'm saying, because he in a decent little scrap, even though Derevyanchenko old as shit, you know what I'm saying. I'm sure he could still rumble and all that. So it's a decent little weekend of scraps, not to mention the Earl Spence Jones, you know what I'm saying, not to mention the Earl Spence Jones. So it's a lot going on this weekend in boxing, you know what I'm saying, a lot over the next couple weeks, you know what I'm saying, with this month, in like August and September and all that. It should be, like as we coming into that third quarter, it's gonna be a lot going on. But just, you know, I'm just looking to see if guys is gonna be dominant. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see. I'm not even finna do a heavy breakdown on what guys need to do and all that. Hey, these dudes just need to scrap. These dudes just need to rumble. They did a lot of talking in their career. You know what I'm saying? Thus far, a lot of talking. They've gotten opportunities. You know what I'm saying? They've had good management that, even in their shortcomings, have put them in a polarization to get paid. These guys have made some good money in their careers. You know what I'm saying? So now it's time to like really rumble. And if y'all keep saying these names that y'all in, and keep saying y'all the best, and keep saying y'all nice, and putting on for Puerto Rico and putting on for New York, then you got to start showing and proving it, bro. You got to start whooping some ass. You know what I'm saying? If it really is that, stopping shit brutally, or skillfully beating the motherfucker down, whatever you gotta do. But it's too much talking. You know what I'm saying? Every time I see Richardson Hitchins talking, it just annoys me, grinds my gears. I'm like, yo, bro, when are you gonna scrap, bro? When are you gonna get a rumble? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Ness, we'll see what's up. But, shout out to all the fights this weekend. Looking forward to the Josh Kelly Joint, Hamza Shiraz Joint. You know what I'm saying? Got to see. Oh, last thing before I hop off. Hey, yo, Devin Haney is in a good spot. That was a great move by Devin Haney. It's going to be interesting to see what the zone does, moving forward. It's going to be interesting, right? Because, I mean, now you have certain levels, certain caliber of guys assigning directly to the network. You know what I'm saying? Kind of moving out the middleman, which is the pre-light motor. I think that some fighters will be able to do that going forward, and like you'll have superstar guys that can do that. But I still think that it's second tier and like mid tier guy and lower tier guys that still need the promoters, similar to like a record label that like some artists are bigger where they can be independent or just kind of sign a certain type of way, but some guys need the label, you know what I'm saying, because they smaller. So I think that's gonna be the same thing with the fighters. But Devin Haney is in a good spot. He got all the fights over there. It's all the welterweights at 147. You know what I'm saying? It's plenty of work, plenty of rumbles. Ryan Garcia's over there. Rolly's over there. Uh, Teofimo Lopez is over there. Liam Paro is over there. It's just whatever they want to do. You know what I'm saying? It should just be nuts. He can set himself up for big fight after big fight after big fight. This Keyshawn Davis fight is gonna be a goodie. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Devin Haney. Shakur Stevenson said that all roads lead to Shakur Stevenson. No roads lead to Shakur Stevenson at this particular moment. That I don't mean that he won't have big fights later on and things like that, but coming off the Zuffa contract, it's looking like it's gonna be a Rio or some of that type of shit, which is a cool little scrap. But You know, I heard my man Clay talking about Gary Antoine and all. I don't know about that, bro. I mean, I kind of got to see it. I'm not saying it's impossible, but I don't know if I don't know if that's the fight that's gonna bring two networks together. You know what I'm saying? Because that fight is just so big that we can just bring two networks together. I don't know if that's the fight that's gonna do that. So looking like some Ryo shit. It's like looking like Devin Haney and them pivoted out the way, and you know, I'm not a huge fan of the way Devin Haney fights. And I don't always like the spinning and like the word salad that Bill Haney be coming with. But as far as what they done with business and how they me like maneuver and how they set themselves up, it's nothing to hate on with that, bro. As a black man, I'm happy to see them brothers do that. You know what I'm saying? What they do in the ring, that's what they do in the ring, and I don't necessarily like it all the time. But how they came together, how they put themselves in a polarization to be great. Hey man, shout out to them, bro. Their thing is prize fighting, and they definitely getting all the prizes. So, shout out to them. Ness, that's my call. Appreciate you, brother.
You the man, champ. Hold it down. Appreciate you. Al in the Bay. What up? Shout out to Al. He's in the Kenichi Bear headphones. Raffle. Don't forget, you can get in the raffle. $15 gets you a virtual raffle ticket. Shout out Coach Bermudez. He's in it. JP. We got obviously Al in the Bay. Tito La Voz. Salute to everybody participating. Just keep reminding me we're going to be doing more raffles. We got that Keyshawn glove, so that one now is going to be valuable with this big Devin fight. Yes, sir. What up, Al?
Yo, what's up? What's up? Straight from the Bay Area.
What's
Man,
good?
I'm confused. The Tyson Fury fight is not gonna be live.
No.
Yeah, no, I just looked it up. I realized it's not gonna be live, which is odd to me. So I thought it probably would have
Pardon
been
me,
live
bro.
on
I don't
someone.
want Tevis to think that we didn't see his 3 entries as well, Tevis Smith. Pardon me.
Yep. So, um, yeah, man. There's some bangers this week. Um. Yeah, I guess the guy Anthony Joshua is fighting got all knockouts. Um Maybe he was a kickboxer or something, but I don't know. He's 20-0 with 20 knockouts when I looked it up. Um yeah, man, that's gonna be a good scrap. That's gonna be a good scrap. Um I've been in and out, so I haven't really listened to what the topic is. Um but shout out to everybody who's fighting this weekend. They look like there's gonna be some good scraps this weekend. Uh, you know what? I think I'm gonna go with Tim Zoo to beat Earl Spence. Um, I've been wavering back and forth on that fight. Uh, it's just gonna be a good scrap. It's gonna be one of them pick'em fights. If Earl Spence was more active, I probably would have gave it to Earl Spence. Um, yeah, man. If Joshua's not got his head on the swivel, he might lose this fight. Uh, Shiraz. Um, yeah, I think he's gonna get a knockout. I think Shiraz will get a knockout. Josh Kelly is actually in a good scrap. The guy he's facing is 18-0. He only got 39% KO ratio, which is 7. So, he's not in a dangerous fight to get knocked out, but he's in a good scrap. Um, no to less. That Zuffa card, you know, um, So I guess that's weird. So Fulton asked for the 3 pounds. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
Yeah, he need to be more disciplined. I guess he ain't disciplined enough.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe that's why he lost the Oshaki Foster fight. Not being disciplined. Because discipline is the key in boxing. You know, if you're not disciplined, it's gonna be hard for you to win in boxing. If you play, that's what they say. You can't play boxing. You know, you get in trouble playing boxing, and that's where discipline comes from. People trying to play boxing. If you're not disciplined, you're playing. Because it's a craft that you gotta have. Yeah. I don't know why I thought Richardson Hitchins was fighting Edgar Berlanga. I don't know why I thought that. They're in totally different weight classes. But when I looked it up, Edgar Berlanga's in a good fight. The guy he's facing, he got what, 3 knockouts in a row? So, you know, Edgar Berlanga might be his 4th knockout in a row. We see how he deals with punchers. Yeah, he's definitely not good fighting punchers. I don't know if his chin can't hold up, or what. Yeah. So four of his 5 fights was all KOs. The guy Edgar Berlanga is facing Stephen Butler. And yeah, I'm looking it up. But it seemed like that's a good scrap. It seemed like that's a dangerous fight for Edgar Berlanga. For his first fight in Zuffa. Yeah, man, I don't know what's going on with Richardson Hitchens, man. The way he acts and the way he boxes, he feel like he can be a bigger boxing star than he actually is. You know, it seemed like he got that charisma. And then he seemed like he got that style in the ring that's untouchable. But I just don't know what it is about him and why he's not who we expect him to be, if that makes sense. Does that make sense, Ness?
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't had the fight. But you know, Bub brought him up as one of the 5 kings of this era. He believes that he's going to, you know, eventually show it, and that his boxing skill is going to be what get him there.
Yeah. I think with him being with Mayweather kind of descend him a little bit. And what I mean by descend, it's kind of like he could have been bigger, but because he was messing with Mayweather and really not getting the scraps that he's supposed to been getting,
he was held back.
Yeah, he was held back. You know, he could have been up there with the Shakurs and the Haneys. But
I
it
mean,
seemed
he
like
kind of is, right? He was on Haney's honorable mention list, and he used to hang with Shakur till they became frenemies. He was offered the fight with Keyshawn and priced himself out. So he's up there already.
Well, he's on the honorable mention list
with Haney.
Meaning,
he's an honorable
yeah.
mention with Haney, but everyone else, he's in the conversation, no?
I think he's like a tier or 2 tiers below them. And you know, like you say, he priced himself out, meaning, he's not worth that big money that he thought it was worth. You know, so he's not on the tier they are, because if he was on the tier, he'd be getting that big check and the pricing himself out. Because it's kind of like saying Shakur priced himself out. You know, it's hard for Shakur to price himself out in a fight. You know, because
Why?
we
Because his
know,
value?
yeah, because it's value. The value that Shakur has, it's kind of like Haney pricing himself out. It's kind of like, you know how much money he got to ask for to price himself out? It's got to be in the tens of millions for him to feel like he priced himself out. If that makes sense. I think for Richardson Hitchins, even maybe 7 million probably priced himself out in a fight. You know, that's why I'm saying he's feel like he's like a tier, 2 tiers below them. But I definitely believe if he can dominate this fighter that he got in front of him, not saying the guy's a puncher or anything or dangerous, but I guess this is his first fight on Zuffa. He need to make a statement to say he's here and he ain't going nowhere, and that's come with a domination. Yeah, man. Hackett, it seems like it's gonna be a good scrap. The guy he's fighting, I guess he came off a loss. His last 3 of his last fights was losses, so you know it don't really impress me. It don't really show me anything if Hackett wins, unless he gets a knockout. Because he's fighting a battered man. If you fighting somebody who got 3 losses and if last 5 fights, you fighting a battered man. No matter how the losses came.
Let me get to some other callers, champ.
All right, peace out.
Shout out Mac and Cheese. He just sent another 15, got 3 raffle tickets for the Kenichi Beer headphones. Let's go. You could get a set of Kenichi Beers by going to KenichiBeer.com, using the code TBV, and saving a fat 15% off. But we are giving away a set here as a raffle only. $15 gets you a virtual raffle ticket. These are the best to call in because they have an attachable, detachable mic. So my truck drivers, you know, attach that mic and get that great audio quality. As you can see, Jalil Major Hackett in the video using a set in the gym. Paper chase. Trying you again, 3rd time.
Yo.
What's
the deal?
What up?
Shout out TBV, man. Happy Friday to you, Ness.
Salute.
Hey, Bud, didn't he say in that interview, didn't he give some advice to Ennis about defense, or am I tripping? Tighten up his defense?
I mean, I wouldn't see why he wouldn't. He be taking shots.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure he said if I had to give him any advice, it would be tighten up his defense. I think he did say that, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't know, maybe the chat can confirm that. But, man, Bud is a walking contradiction, man. Because he after the fight, he threw that little slick-ass tweet out there. Everybody already knew what he meant. And then when they interviewed him, he gonna try to say it's the Boots era. Like, Bud, I don't know, he act like he ain't a 3-time unified champion. Like he still, I don't know, like he out to prove some shit. Cause like Why is this man, you retired, you moved on with your career. Why does this man get under your skin so much? Like, why you throwing jugs at him? Why didn't that fight happen? What was the issue? They said they offered him a fight, right?
Yeah, Jaron didn't take it.
What was the stipulations behind it though?
None. He didn't take it. He said
He just
he was
he
loyal
just
to
said he didn't
Showtime.
want it. Ah, okay. But yeah, he gave him the advice and said he got hit too much. I mean, his defense, and he touched upon his defense, pretty much insinuating that Boots get hit too much. But I mean, a rebuttal to that, like Boots always say after the fight, look at my face. I mean, he ain't never really knotted up, bumped up, bruised up, but you can pull up multiple fights with Bud. His face be, you know what I'm saying? He clearly got in the fight.
Yo, don't
So
do that.
no,
Don't do that. There's not
why
one
not?
fight, because there's not one fight you can mention right now where Bud was lumped up. Not one. You fucking
The
wildin'.
Madrimal. The Madrimal.
I'm gonna pull it up right now. What we supposed
Please.
to see? Please tell us.
I'm saying like
No,
damage to
tell
his
us.
face.
Tell us
I just
what.
told you.
What?
Damage to his face.
Damage to the face. Okay, be specific.
Come on, man.
I'm
I know, like bro. I mean, I can't be specific because, like, off the top of my head, I'm not about to tell you something. Then you pull it up, and that's not it. Then, no, I'm not gonna say that. But he had damage to his face, and that's more than one fight too. Like, I'm not gonna be specific. I'm not gonna back myself into no corner like that. But multiple fights, he has damage to his face, bruised up, bumped up.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
What you see?
I'm looking for it. I'm looking for it because again, I don't know about that.
Oh, come on, this.
Yeah, I'm just being honest. This is a simple Terence Crawford versus Madrimov Google search. This is post fight.
Yeah, look at his eye, bro. Look at his eye. Look at his eye. Both eyes.
Both eyes, bro. You are fucking stretching the
I'm
truth
not.
here.
Look at. Come on. You ain't looking at the right shit then.
All right.
Madrimal was fucked up too, but yeah, he lumped up both eyes.
All right.
And it look, yeah, he was lumped up after a couple of fights. But like, I'm just saying, like, he giving advice, but like his defense wasn't really the greatest either. He got touched,
Look, this
and that
after
kind
the
of made
fight
him
right
fight
here,
harder.
I don't see what's lumped up to you.
Look at. I can't. I'm on X, so I can't really see your
Yeah, you
screen.
gotta
But
let the shovel go, dog. Like we literally screen
I'm pulling.
sharing.
I got. Well, what he got on? Maybe you're looking at the wrong picture.
No,
What he got
bro.
on? Look
It
at the.
literally says becomes 4 world champion. Like you gotta just chill, bro. It's not true.
Look at the post fight
Bro,
press
this
conference.
is post fight. Let's stop wasting time. All right, we just don't agree. We don't agree.
All right. I'm looking at something. You looking at something right? But
You ain't looking at the right shit because
I'm
mine's is
looking.
from
I'm
fucking
looking.
Google. I'm screen sharing it still,
I'm
and
on.
it says what it says. It says victory over Israel Madrimov. It has the prime chain. This is
And
that day.
I'm looking at it also, Ness. Like I'm looking at the post fight press conference also, and his
Don't
face
look
is
at the
clearly
press
bumped up.
conference. Look at the photo. The photo.
What you? I'm looking at a
Pictures of
photo.
his face.
That's what I'm looking at, Ness. That's literally what
All
I'm
right,
looking
that's
at.
why I said let's move on, champ. We don't agree.
All right.
You seeing
Anyway,
shit that ain't there because the rest of the world
no.
is screen. I'm screen sharing it. I'm screen sharing
Well,
it. People literally
I'm
laughing
looking.
at you. They saying you choosing not to acknowledge it.
All right, Ness. Well,
I
we're
mean,
not
don't
gonna go
say
back and
Ness.
forth.
Read the fucking comment section.
I'm on X. I can't look at no comment section right now.
Okay,
But
here go another one.
pull up the post-fight press conference on your screen then.
Bro,
Pull it
it's
up on your
on
screen.
my screen. What the fuck, man? I gotta go, bro. You tripping? Told you to move the fuck on.
You the one still talking about it.
No, you still asking me to pull different shit up to defend your dumbass point that don't make sense because we on Google showing 12 pictures at a fucking time from that night. Mike, what up?
Boxing boys. Right on fucking time, Ness the kid. Right on fucking time. Shout out to that boy Trees, because guess what, Ness? If I spill, I got the fucking deal. That last caller, what the fuck you talking about, nigga?
Now they
You
saying
know
they
what?
agree. Hold on. Now they saying they
No,
agree
they
with
right, Ness.
paper chase. Bruh, that's
No,
not
Ness.
damage.
Hey,
You
Ness, I
gonna
ain't gonna
call
lie.
you gonna call that damage? That's not even considered a speed knot in boxing. That's not considered a swollen eye in boxing. It's not even considered a closed eye in boxing. Y'all fucking stupid.
They
Y'all,
from the
y'all,
hate.
y'all just hate people. You don't know how to just live your life being neutral. You gotta hate on someone.
Get
If
him.
that's damage, you dudes are fucking retarded.
Get him. You supposed to keep going,
Jesus
Ness. Keep
Christ, he
getting
got
him.
the littlest lump, and they talking about, oh, his eye is swollen. What
Get
the
him.
fuck?
Get him. We here. Shout out to the
Bro, do I
motherfucking
need to
boxing
Google
voice,
the
man.
word damage? Do I need to Google the
Get him.
word damage so that y'all can fucking, because that's the problem. Y'all don't go to fucking dictionaries, bro.
Yes, sir. That ain't nothing but a little
Physical
battle with him.
harm, a loss of value or success, money paid in law for an injury. He didn't go to no goddamn hospital. Y'all so stupid.
The opponent went to the hospital, though.
More
Imagine Boy
breakdown,
went to the
physical
hospital.
and system harm, breaking objects, a cracked wall, a smashed car, or a ruined item. Like, y'all so stupid, man.
Hey,
Man, Jesus
hey,
Christ.
Ness, they ignorant. That's what the Shakur call them. They ignorant. You know what I'm saying? They ignorant. They talking about shit they don't know what the fuck they talking about. Let's cook these motherfuckers, man. I'm putting a couple niggas in the same basket right quick, too. Right quick. Hold on, man. Out in the bay. Cliff. And the last caller they was called that bullshit. Get the fuck out of here. And I ain't gonna lie to you. My boy Bud had a little shiner against Magic Mall, and he had a little shiner against Kell Brook. But guess what? We beat the fuck out of both of them. You know what I'm talking about? And you get battle wounds when you in there, really in there trying to do your thing. You ain't running around playing pity pat, nigga. That's Terence fucking Crawford. You know what the fuck going on, nigga? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ain't Terence Crawford retired? You have to keep retired. That's the nigga. His words still speak by him to this day. You know what I'm talking about? He says 5 kings. It ain't 4 of them, it's 5 of them. You know what I'm saying? Shakur, Tank, Keyshawn, Africa, and Dev. And he didn't bite his tongue with nothing he fucking said either. Boots, Dad wanted to fight Boots. What Boots say? I'm going to 154. Scary ass nigga. And that's what Bud doing too. He popping that shit. He wants you to say something, Boots. You know what I'm talking about? He knocking at your door, Boots. Boots ain't gonna have shit to say. He relying on these weak ass fans to call in and protect his weak ass. Get the fuck out of here. Everybody know what the fuck going on. T-Bud fucking Crawford done fucking spoke. You know what I'm saying? Face some boxing shit. When we step in this motherfucker and when we raise our fucking voice, the people gonna fucking listen every fucking time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, sir. Out in the bay. You be getting on this motherfucker talking, you be forgetting what you want to say, bro. You gotta jot down your fucking notes before you can remember what you want to say, because you be hopscotching here and there everywhere, bro. You know what I'm saying? When you talk boxing, you gotta know what the fuck you talking about, or we gonna call you ignorant. You know what I'm saying? Cause we know what the fuck we talking about on here, y'all. And guess what else, y'all? Help is on the way. Yes, sir. See what Turkey say? I think he might come back. I know he gonna come back. My boy was in the gym last night, sparring with that boy Lester Martinez. You know what I'm saying? Just sharpening up the tools. Just give some people something to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Wake up on a good Friday. It's a good Friday. You know what I'm talking about? When you wake up and you talking Terence Crawford, oh, you talking some real shit now. Now you got the juices flowing. You know what I'm talking about? I know I got a couple of haters want to hate on me. We gonna keep rocking though. Keep me running. That's the Gibbs. Keep me fucking running. You know what I'm talking about? Yes, sir. Help is on the fucking way. And we ain't going no fucking where. Let's talk. What we talking about? Let's get this shit popping
Bruh,
right
look at
quick,
this
man.
shit. Look at this, how
Talk to me.
zoomed I got it. This is what they talking about. And this was Tone. Tone, you such a hater. I can't wait till they catch your ass. They gonna catch you. We gonna see what you say with all that hating you do. He said that he went to urgent care for this. I mean, we literally spending time on this. This is damage to Chase and the Crawford haters. That is damage. Are y'all looking at the screen, bro? Y'all be wasting people time, man. It's sad. Y'all not boxing fans. Y'all trolls, man. Y'all not boxing fans. This shit is crazy.
Hey, Ness, you know the thing is though, these niggas ain't real. They just want to see Bud down bad at this point, bro. All these is like all ex-opponents. They just all ganging up together, bro. That's all it is. They just want to see Bud down bad for they can have something to talk about.
Exactly.
They going back. This nigga damaged. Then that fight was 4 or 5 years ago, and he beat the shit out of him too. What are we talking about, nigga? What are we talking
Bro,
about?
but listen, we talking about people saying Boots gets hit a lot and still gets a knockout. So this is just the way this sport is, bro. It don't matter what you do, they tear you down.
But don't it matter who you do it against, though? The opposition, who you going against, though? Because this nigga be doing, he do it, but who he fucking
it's
doing
supposed
it
to matter.
Man, these niggas that he doing against is niggas that fighting the hole in the walls.
It's supposed to matter, man, but
nigga.
they don't care. You know, people pick and choose who they give credit to, bro.
He gonna hate on Boots, but I will give Bud respect because he really trying to aggravate Boots. He want that motherfucker to say something, man. He want him to. Now it's really on Boots. If you gonna say something, he ain't talking shit about that nigga for no reason. I guarantee you that 100% he's not, bro. This like the 5th time. He really pushing buttons. Come on, Boots. That nigga ain't said nothing but we don't talk about retired fighters. And I guarantee you this. I can guarantee you this too, Ness. Mark my fucking words. If Boots going to run in the next 2-3 years and start running off niggas, I guarantee you he going to try to call out Bud, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? He's just trying to wait till that nigga get a little older, bro. He's trying to get a little tread off that tire. Because Bud's still fresh than a motherfucker. He trying to wait. They trying to wait another 2-3 years to call out that nigga, man. I guarantee you that's what he's trying to do. But that ain't going to happen because Bud ain't that stupid. I think that nigga Bud got this nigga on a timeline, bro. He got him like another year, a year. I ain't going to say 2 years. He got like another year to say his name. And he going to give him the opportunity. It's up to really the Boots if he got some balls, bro. I guarantee you, Bud ain't doing these interviews for no reason, talking that shit. And I'm glad he doing that shit. And another thing, I'm glad he didn't get in the middle of that Tank. I'm not that Tank, but that Keyshawn and that Dev and that shit. He didn't get in the middle of that shit, bro. He call it how you see it. He ain't jumping no motherfucker. Oh no, no, nigga. That's gonna be a great fight for all of them. And that's how you supposed to be. You supposed to be right down the fucking middle. I'm not. Yeah, that's my little bro, but it's gonna be a tough fight for both of them. Everybody know that. And he got to respect him because the nigga Dev is really moving how he moved, bro. And you see how they didn't ask him no crazy question about Shakur is he don't want to fight. He didn't ask him none of that because they know Bud gonna answer that shit truthfully. So you see how they kind of stirred away from that conversation, so they kept it at Keyshawn and Dev. That shit it's kind of simple to really read that shit, bro. But it is what it is, though, man. You have to call on this motherfucker, pop my shit one time, Nesta Gibbs. We got some more calling on this motherfucker. Hey, yo, let's keep this shit popping today. Yes, sir. We got some good fights coming on this weekend. Hey, that young blue chip, y'all probably heard about him, Jamal Harvey. He's fighting this weekend. Keep an eye on that guy. He's future. Believe that. He's a dog, a straight dog. I know y'all heard of that guy before. He's fighting this weekend, too. But lock in, y'all. Shout out to the big fish. Shout out to the fucking big fish. I'm rocking with Big Fish. I seen it. Oh, he's about to stop Tim Zoo. Put the money on the stoppage. Believe that. Shout out to Nesta Gibbs and shout out to the fucking TBV, a.k.a. the motherfucking boxing voice, man. The best podcast going. Hey, top tier podcast at that. Nesta Gibbs on this JOB 24/8. You know what I'm saying? 24/8. Straight up. Nesta Gibbs, keep doing your motherfucking thing. Shout out to the whole fucking squad. And don't forget what I tell y'all. Help is on the way. Gang.
Appreciate you. We got Giza Channel first super chat of the day. Que lo que Ness. And good morning, TBV. Boo Boo is back. It's me again. What is that, Cape Verdean flag? We got the Lord, Mac and Queso, $2. The Joe Rogan of Boxing Podcast. Let's fucking go, champ. Appreciate the love, champ. Appreciate the love. Space Ghost with the counter punches for the community. Drop a bomb for that fat dubby dub. And we got Dev H2000. Welcome to the prospect level. We got Kentrell all the way in Germany with the $2. Well, £2, excuse me. All I know is Hamza in round 2. You seen my ticket. Yeah, he putting big money, y'all. I'm going to just go ahead and tell y'all he's the one that bet on Espinoza. Y'all should know because I say it so much because he won so much. And since he won so much, maybe you should take his advice and sprinkle something on round 2 for Hamza to get the knockout. He also called the Azim knockout by round. He's got a few under his belt. So if you want his free betting advice, he believes Hamza's getting a stoppage in 2. And he put a few thousand on it. So let's give it good energy and hope he's right, man. One of our fellow community members going hard, going big or going home. We got the $10 super chat for Tito Lavos, specifically for the hater, Bo Rogers, and the hater, Bobby Cutts. Two-Tone, the hater, pound for pound, number 3 in the chat, $5. Mad had 4 fights and gave Bud hell. Life and death, ducked every young lion. Hey, man. Hate sells. He got 16 thumbs up on that. That's all the Bud haters ganging together. Back with some more hate. $2. He definitely went to urgent care. No insurance. See? That's more hate. Rich man ain't got no insurance. Check him out. Lord of mercy. KL Chapo, member for 24 months, 2 fat years, with the gang on the contender level. He says, have we ever seen Boots' eyes swollen like that? I don't know, but Mike said it the best. Don't it matter who you fight? Paper Chase, $2. Let me get my call, man. That ain't no counterpunch. Hero Killer, $5. Can we get a side-by-side Bud versus Boots damage? Again, Mike said it the best. Don't it matter who you fight? Bones 13, member for 34 months on the prospect level. Are you doing a live fight chat? Oh, excuse me. Are you doing any live fight chats this weekend? I don't know. I'm having a barbecue this weekend that Alex ducked out on and Keem ducked out on. Shout out to the people that I did invite that is showing up. So, you know. But that's Sunday. It'll be before the fights. So, maybe. Who knows? You know, the issue for me is I be tired or the fights ain't good enough. So I still watch them because I got to talk about them, but I don't have the energy to remain live, right? You don't want dead air. I have to talk. Look at all the talking I have to do. So imagine if the fight is ass. You don't know the motherfucker. You ain't going to be talking. I'm going to be smoking, eating, surfing on the internet while watching. Like, you don't really focus. Chad in Canada. Chad in Canada.
Yes, you got me?
We got you.
I'm just moving outside. I don't know if the Wi-Fi will drop out. Yeah, man. I don't know if you remember the last time I called in, it was a Boots topic. And some of the Boots fans, I lost my shit that day. Like, it's hard to listen to over and over again, but whatever. I just gotta tell people that Bud wants to get into commentary and the media side by the look of it. So they're gonna have to get used to Bud giving his opinion. Simple as that. You can't just every time he gives his opinion, pull out his record and his background. And who cares? Like, he's retired and Boots is not. And it's a truth that's been said. It's a criticism that's been made about Boots for a long time. And I don't see what the problem is. Like, it's like a certain type of fan. I think some of them jump on a bandwagon, and when they do, they want the fighter they jump on to be one of like a zero loss, and they want like it to be perfect. Like, he's never gonna get hit. Nothing bad's ever gonna happen to this fighter, and I'm gonna go around and gloat because he's my fighter. I mean, I don't know. That's not what boxing is. Like, it's okay if your guy gets hit. It's okay if there's some criticisms. It's okay if there's stuff the guy needs to work on. You know, like, you can be a fan and acknowledge that stuff. But anyway, yeah, what do you think about, I missed the beginning of the show, Ness. I'm wondering what you think about Wilson and Fulton Jr. at this point. What do you think about?
I picked Wilson to upset yesterday. Now, even more that this fucker didn't even make weight.
Very good. Me too, man. I agree. And it's funny because with the whole weight thing, it looks to me like the odds have gone a little bit more in favor of Fulton.
I mean, of course, because now he's got a weight advantage. He didn't have to cut. He didn't suffer like Wilson did. It's the same Ryan Devin all over again. It's strategic, just like Earl.
Yeah. I got to say, for anybody that doesn't know Wilson, you got to go watch the Navarrete fight, and you'll get a good idea of what he's about. Whatever about that fight, whether we think Wilson won or not, or just go watch it if you want to get an idea of what Wilson will bring. And you know, he's a good all-around boxer, sort of like a amateur kind of approach, you could say. I think that's how a lot of pro fans would look at him. But he's got good stamina. He's always engaging. No, I mean, if Fulton's not 100% ready, it's going to be a problem. So, yeah, I got Wilson winning all day. I'm taking the money line on that all day. Hopefully plus 300 or more. Sure. Yeah, please. Other than that, there's some good calls. The guy before Al in the Bay, and listening to Al. I liked. I didn't know who it was, but man, one guy was spitting a lot of good stuff about the Zuffa event, about Hitchins, Berlanga. I'm not excited about the Zuffa card, but I definitely want to watch it. And I feel like each of those fights, Jalil as well, there's questions that need to be answered. You know, I think everyone just wants to see where these guys are at. Hitchins, Berlanga especially, right? I think that those guys should win their fights, you know, but I think also we've seen lapses, and, you know, if these opponents come in game, who knows what could happen. At the very least, I hope we get a good fight. That's what I'm hoping for that card. I don't want to see round one knockouts. That doesn't really tell me much, man. I want to see them getting a bit challenged, having to work for the win, so we can really see where they're at, how they're looking. Also, I think with Hitchins, Al was kind of asking like he wasn't sure what the issue was around Hitchins. And I can say the skill's never been the question with Hitchins, man. Never. It to me, it's more of his corner or strategy, executing strategy, those types of things. I feel like since he fought Chon Zepeda, we started to see some chinks. So, yeah, I mean, this Zuffa fight, it's his debut. Coming off this whole, you know, it's like a year of just bad moves for his career. Let's just call it that. I think that this is a great opportunity for him to shut the fans up, myself included, and get things back on track, right? Winning ways. So, yeah, man, I'm kind of looking forward to that one more than the others. Hackett and Derevyanchenko's got fans hyped, though. Everyone, all the like hardcores I hear talking about that card, that's the first fight they want to talk about. What do you see for Jalil if he can beat Derevyanchenko, and he should, in convincing style? Like, what do you see next for Hackett, though?
Man, like, anything, bro, anything, right? Like, it says he's arrived, because you got to understand he doesn't have many fights, so he's doing this on a lower level Lomachenko, right? Like, Loma had the amateur background. Rigo had the amateur background to be fast tracked. Keyshawn has the amateur background. He's doing it without. And yeah, that's why I'm intrigued. This is a huge step up. Huge step up.
Yeah, I think Derevyanchenko brings a ton of experience, and no matter where he's at, he's in his twilight. But I mean, I still think, yeah, it's a good learning curve for Hackett. It's a good
I mean, he's got 13 fights, right?
And,
So
basically,
he's behind Keyshawn on amateur background, behind Keyshawn on as a professional, behind Keyshawn because he's never beat a former world champion. Right there with Keyshawn for beating Peter Pistol Dobson, who's a contender that was undefeated. You know, and Keyshawn beat like Madueno. Wasn't undefeated, but that was a tough contender. So Jalil has groundwork to do. You know, everyone is ahead of him. He's only 23, though, with 13 fights. So this is a huge step up, and it opens up the door. I mean, look at everyone that Derevyanchenko has already faced. So yeah, man. I mean, fuck, bro. Like you said, or another caller said, he just fought Christian Billy, you know. And that's another thing. Is this fight at 68? Is Derevyanchenko coming down? Is Jalil going up where he started at 47? And is Derevyanchenko coming down? Then that can affect him. Up, down, up, down. He's been at 68 for at least 5 fights. So is he coming down? Is that extra 6 pounds, 8 pounds, plus the youth of Jalil enough for Jalil to get the win? I mean, I love this fight.
Yeah, thanks for that, Ness. That's a good breakdown. I don't know Hackett's career very well up to this point, but I need to look at the Zuffa roster as it stands right now. I feel like I don't really have a good idea about who's really there.
Yeah, I don't think any of us do, though, right?
Know?
Like, I don't know that there's any one centralized location to go find it.
Shit, that's what they got to, like, on their website or something. They got to, you know, PBC, like, they'll lay out who's in their roster type of thing, right? That's what they need to do so we can actually see, make it a little more fun, easier for the fans to kind of give perspective, like, where could he go next? Who could he fight next? That's my problem with Zuffa. I feel like I don't really know what the paths could be. But anyway, aside from that, yes, I gotta say shout out to the Haneys. I like the DAZN move, and I'm gonna stay liking it until I see some reason not to. I mean, I'm hoping that's gonna lead to all the big fights, the lists. You know, let's knock them down one after the other. I like the Keyshawn fight. Yeah, sure, it's not Shakur, and I get all that, but come on, man. I mean, if he's not going to fight Shakur and he fights Keyshawn, I think that's pretty damn good when you compare what everyone else is doing around him, and how guys are filling gaps. And
I mean, from a television standpoint, the Keyshawn fight is a better fight. Like, we can't deny that two boxers, you know, probably the probability is high that they give us a snooze fest. Like, it's just historically been proven. But if you got an aggressor like Keyshawn and a boxer like Devin, then you got more of a recipe for a better fight.
Completely agree. The potential is there for a classic. So, and I just, look, man, I just love any of these guys that's just trying to make fights happen. Like, you got to respect it. Even though with the Haneys, they've been taking some time, but we can see they've been working on things in the background clearly, and these things take time to work out. I feel like that was probably the last piece they needed to really start going forward. That's what I'm hoping we're going to see. And more benefits from DAZN being this centralized place for boxing now, you know? More fights being made, cross promotional fights. That's what I'm hoping we're going to see in the next. I'm assuming they're going to need a year or two to get things all moving in that direction, but slowly and hopefully we'll start seeing more of these better fights that are properly funded, the way they need to be and all that stuff. Now, it's nice to everything doesn't have to rely on Turkey, I think, too. that's the other thing, right? Like, especially with the rumors about where Turkey's at, where the future holds for him. Yeah, I think it's a good time for DAZN to step in the way they have, unify all these promotions and give us one place to go. All that stuff, man. All that stuff. But listen, I'm at work. I'm gonna split. I'll look for you on Sunday. Yes. So you think you'll go live
Yeah. I
in the
mean,
morning?
Johnny's gonna be here, God willing, unless he cancels. And he's always wanted to go live from here, so I don't know. Maybe we end up doing something together.
All
So
right.
yeah.
I'll check. I'll check for you guys on Sunday. All right, man. See you, Ness.
See you, champ. Discord available. X Spaces available. Alex Vega with the King counter. What is up? Claim your position, Alex. Because he was there, now he's gone. So, I don't know. We got, okay, there go to Vega with the King counter. Al, I see you, and you usually send a counter, but I didn't receive it, champ. So I don't know what's going on.
Hey, can you hear me?
Hey, I hear you.
Oh, great. Yeah. No, no, more definitely. I hope your get together goes very well on Sunday. But I haven't really been liking the energy today, man. I'm maybe it's the mornings. Some of us, just got the crust out of us, dropping the kids off like I was. I started on work day. Maybe they work overnight. It's a summer vacation time, so we're a little tired. There's only one person that had really good energy that I felt, and that was Mike. Man, salute to him. And also, man, shout out to Mark. He did send me a counter punch earlier in the week that I wasn't able to use, but we'll charge that to earlier because you did give me a long call. But yeah, man, let's bring it up, bro. You know what? We're in a little bit of downtime since the 4th of July. And every sports, professional sport has kind of like an off season. And this is basically all sports in an off season, to be honest. Unless you like the WNBA All Star Weekend, yeah, me either. But you know what, man? Let's have some fun, bro. I just want to have some fun for this weekend since it's not really like the most intense matchups. I mean, bro, we have the opportunity here for two of the best heavyweights of our era just going ahead and winning, and we know they're gonna clash later on this year. That should be very exciting. They say heavyweights is what brings the girls, what brings the attention, and you got AJ gonna go out here and hopefully pummel this guy Pringa. I know Pringa trains in the U.S., man, but AJ winning and Tyson Fury going ahead and getting his victory over 72-year-old what is it, Maurice Bach. We're gonna be able to watch that on Fury's special, his Netflix show. Man, let me tell you, my son loves his show, man. He was asking me last weekend, man, Can we finish the second season? He enjoys watching the Furies, watching that. Tyson Fury, such a unique character, just changing his opinion every 5 minutes in the show of runtime, man. These are two of the best heavyweights we've had in recent time, and to know with just victories this weekend on tonight well, today and tomorrow, we are just hours away from hearing, right? Over 24 hours away from hearing about them clashing. They say the US, the UK. I'm a boxing fan, bro. I'm gonna watch that fight. It's not about them proving who's the best. It's about them proving who's better. Even though they're at the end of their career, I'm locked in, man. But let's be real, man. We got to bring this shit back, bro. I think at the end, I think you really know what you should be playing at the end of my call, man. But we got to bring it back, man. We bringing the syndicate back. I said that word earlier on the back call. We bringing it back, man. It's Big Fish Mafia time. We need this energy. They say there's no more movies. It's where's the tanks? Don't worry, man. Errol Spence is here, and help is on the way. Tomorrow night, man, Big Fish Mafia is back, man. I'm not gonna guarantee you he's gonna win. What I'm gonna guarantee you is that he's gonna be the best he can be. And us here in the US and Big Fish Mafia as well, we backing him, man. We got Errol Spence's back. He's going over there down under. The Big Fish is eating kangaroo meat. And hopefully it's gonna be a slaughter, man. So Big Fish Mafia, big US over the Australia, man. We doing it big this weekend. Pay-per-view, man. Get your ultimate package, the zone. Lock it in Saturday night. Walkout's expected at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Errol Spence is here to save the day. I just want to put that energy out there, man. We need a little pick me up, man. Salute to everybody. I'm out.
All right, all right. Discord available. X Spaces available. If you're looking to call in, now is the time. For anybody that is interested in my health channel, it did get terminated by YouTube. So we started a Patreon, absolutely free Patreon, where we can still post educational information and you can still follow and get notifications absolutely free. Patreon is a free platform. Just because it has paid memberships doesn't mean we can't get some free content there. So for the meantime, we're on Patreon and we should be going live on Kick. So follow me there. Al in the Bay, what's going on? What's going on?
Yo, what's up? What's up?
What up?
Man, Mike be talking ridiculousness,
What, you
bro.
sent the
Don't
counter,
nobody
champ?
care
Because
about.
I ain't get it.
Yeah, I sent one.
All right.
I was trying to get one of those free counters that somebody had sent to the community, but I don't know. I don't
You
know
could
what's up
you
with
could
those.
get one, but you got to tell me. You can't tell me you sent one if you ain't sent one.
But I just sent one.
Oh.
Like just now. Anyway, Mike is ridiculous. Talking as
Are you there, bro?
Bud is like nanny boo boo right now when it comes to boots. It's like he retired so he can just say whatever he want to say. So I don't really care because he's not coming back to fight Boots anyway. So I don't. I take it with a grain of salt of what he has to say about Boots. Because 90% of the stuff he says about Boots is not no good. Second thing, Richardson Hitchins is not a king. I wouldn't call him a king. I wouldn't put him on a king list. He's more of a prince than a king, to me. Tank is not a king. Tank don't like to go against top competition. He's more of a joker or a jack, if you want to call it in the royal family. He's a jack. He's a joke. Yeah, he's get paid. He bring out the crowd. He bring out the females, but he don't want no 50-50 scrap. He don't want no 50-50 scrap, man. Because 50-50 scrap mean he might lose. And we seen what happened when he might lose. That roast fight was supposed to been happen. But guess what? Roach ended up punking him in the ring. And then he realized he can't punk Roach. So he don't want to fight Roach again. So I really don't take Tank serious enough. Like I watch the fights because he's going to deliver the highlights. But yeah, man, he's a jack. He's a joker. He's a joke all the way around. If you come back to boxing, he got to be more serious and take on these fights. Take on these guys who want to beat him. These guys who is on his level. We understand level. Everybody say there's levels to the game. There is levels. And he don't fight on his level. He fought Ryan Garcia. And it took him to pump Ryan Garcia in the club to fight Ryan Garcia when he snatched Ryan Garcia's chain. And Ryan Garcia went to go to the media and start crying about how Tank punked him. Now Tank want to fight him because Tank know he could punk him. Or the Frank Martin, when he went back and forth with Frank Martin and he knew that he could punk Frank Martin. That's who Tank want to fight. Those guys. He don't want to fight no Shakur. His team say he don't want to fight. They don't want to fight Shakur. Because Shakur don't let him do what he want to do, is punk him. He don't want to fight Haney. I don't want to hear this Tank Haney fight because Tank don't want to fight nobody. And Haney not about to go back down. So all that is a waste of breath. Yeah, man, Mike, man, get that Haney, not Haney, but get that Crawford factory juice off your lips, man. It don't look good on you, player. And that's my call.
All right. Salute out in the Bay. We'll be right back. Got that water break. And then we back to taking these calls. After this messages, we'll be right back.
12 years. I never expected it to turn out like this.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
Shout out to the community, man. I appreciate y'all.
What's happening, people? Info Joe, Los Angeles, in the building.
Adrian, the problem wrong, the man from the frozen tundra.
Keem, straight out of Florida. Liz Lowe, Decatur, Georgia.
You already know what it is. It's the Queen, Martha K, Detroit. Stand up.
David Maldonado, New York City. Yo, Nuts, don't cut me off, man. Don't cut me off.
King Amin of Essex, catch me for them championship rounds.
Big Super Matt, Plainview, Texas.
Davidian in Buffalo. God bless you all.
In Jesus' name.
Without Chad, ain't nothing. Without the callers, it ain't nothing, man.
Bad Girl, TKO, San Diego, California.
Big Fish Vega, Palm Beach, Florida.
Intrigue the Incredible, straight out the ATL.
James Benitez, Huntsville, Alabama. It ain't hating, it's just the truth.
Show Kid, Mount Vernon, New York, suckers.
SDS Promotions.
Coach Mide from London, UK.
Let's go! I'm ready!
Checking in from Tennessee, it's Lethal James, P-A-Y-N-E. It's lethal.
Line 6 Reed, just spreading that boots gospel.
Bo from Bama, only in America.
Well, I'm a true attestation to the American dream.
King Born, Crown Heights, Brooklyn. You heard? 4 chicken wings and french fries, breakfast of champions. Let's get to it.
JT, New Orleans, Louisiana.
Stuff like that.
Yo, TVV, this Coach J-Mac. New Orleans, Louisiana, 504, baby.
What have you?
C. Y. E.
California.
Like the video, subscribe to the channel, join YouTube members and Patreon for some.
This is the #1 pound for pound and 2-division champion, Marvin the Tank Furman from Dallas, Texas.
Mr. BBC, baby.
LB Southern, from DC to Stunt City, Bomb Squad.
Brandon Maurice, aka the AJ Trucking, straight out of Cincinnati, baby.
Madback 100, U.S. Virgin Islands.
Chickarelli, Hollywood, California.
Louis Reyes, Boston, Mass. Yo, drop that SDS shit,
This
son.
message was brought to you by SDS Promotions.
The voice of the people, there is no equal.
You can add Nestor Gibbs on Skype to be part of the conversation. TheBoxingVoice.com.
As I always say, please make sure you push the thumbs up. Share this in every episode of the Boxing Voice podcast. This is TBD for life. If you ain't on Patreon, that's because you're stupid.
All right. Stock chasers, what up?
Yer.
Was good.
Yo, Ness, what's popping, man? Top of
Chilling.
the morning. Top of the morning on this beautiful Friday morning, man. Beautiful Friday morning. Yeah, man. Yo, real quick, man. I don't really know where this Bud Crawford slander coming from, bro. At the end of the day, man. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. Uh, I I I feel Bud ain't over with it yet. I feel like Bud ain't done. I feel like Bud ain't done. Motherfuckers calling in here talking about, oh, Bud won't fight, boots, this, that, and the fourth. Man, I think I gotta slow down, man. This is the shit that I be talking about, Ness, with the patience. Just have some patience, bro. Just have some patience. We've seen guys retire and come back. Listen, I seen Bud looking like a fresh, young 36, is it? 36 years old?
Mm-hmm.
Is that? Yeah, man. Your boy looking like a fresh 36 still, bro. I think he still got one more in him, bro. So at the end of the day, I would like Bud to come back, honestly. But let me address this joint real quick with what he said on the podcast about Devin Haney. I mean, listen, it's the absolute truth, bro. It's the absolute truth, bro. You feel me? Devin Haney trying to make the fights. He's been trying to make the fights. Shit ain't work out. But at the end of the day, we got Keyshawn Davis. I want to know what's the holdup with Keyshawn Davis, man. You feel me? Are we ironing out the last little bit of things that, you know, the maybe the couple of little things, couple visuals, I mean, listen, man, I need this fight to get announced because I need to get on these Keyshawn fans' ass real quick. Pause. You feel me? Got Pristine talking about Keyshawn gonna stop Dev. Bro, we could up the ante, Pristine. We could up the ante,
But
Pristine. You
that's what
feel
he
me?
wishing for. That's the
We could up
sad part
it.
about him because he didn't want his favorite fighter to fight him. You know,
Oh yeah,
Devin
nah,
calling out Shakur and he's saying that Devin is ducking Keyshawn because he's scared to death.
man. Yo,
Like
bro.
you worried about your little bro instead of worried about, you know, big bro handling that smoke. He really sending
Yo,
his little mans to fight for him like he did with Ray Ford.
facts, man. Facts. I seen man, I don't know if you seen him, man. It was Bill Haney and Keyshawn Coach going back and forth and shit, bro.
Nah.
And listen, he's already, man, they're already down around, bro. They already down around, bro, at the end of the day. But I really need this fight to get signed, sealed, and delivered so I could start cooking. I could start cooking dudes like Pristine. Sitting
Well,
up
I
here
mean,
trying to sell me. Go ahead, go
no,
ahead.
I'm
My
just
bad.
saying this purse bid is scheduled for Monday, and the announcement is that they're supposed to come to an agreement before then. So
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you though, bro. They work on the weekends because we going into the weekend, bro. We about to go into the weekend, man.
yeah,
That's
but
why
yeah,
they
you
didn't
could
send
you
the
could
last.
you could make an announcement on the weekend,
Okay,
and you could
okay.
strike a deal on the weekend. Why not?
Hopefully, man. Hopefully, bro. Cause this is the fight. Yo, listen. When we talking about hood ninja boxing, this is hood ninja boxing. Street ninja boxing is back with this fight. At the end of the day, you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Um, because look, man, bro, oh man, I'm seeing all types of shit, bro. I done seen yesterday somebody said, yo, after Keyshawn Davis wiped the floor with Dev, he should go up to 154 and fight Boots. Fucking delusional, bro. Delusional, bro. And I love the energy, bro, because the delusion, that's what feeds me. That's what makes me want to wild out at the end of the day. Cause you're fucking delusional. Over here trying to sell me on Keyshawn. Listen, Keyshawn Davis, props to Keyshawn Davis. Listen, these are the fights that we want, bro, as Dev fans. We want these fights, bro. We don't want the easy scraps. You get what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'm looking at motherfuckers already looking how to downplay the win, how to downplay the win. Oh, making fucking excuses about, oh, why, like, oh yeah, he's moving up from 135 pounds. Like, bro, yeah, man. Shout outs to H Town. He think I ain't catch that shit. He said that shit yesterday. H Town is out of control, bro. H Town is out of control, but I'm gonna stay on H Town's ass, bro. Pause. 24/7. At the end of the day, I need this sign, fight, sight, signed, sealed, and delivered. And at the end of the day, Pristine, man, we might have to up the ante because you're talking about stoppage, bro. So let's add some gimmicks to this bet, bro. Let's add shit to this bet at the end of the day. I just want to make sure Keyshawn take the fight because I called in yesterday and they talking about, oh yeah, man, but I thought you said the fight was, bro. We never know, bro. Until we don't get an announcement. I can't even go full fledged into this fight because we don't really know. Like Keyshawn done got ranked in the IBF. Lord knows that, man. Listen, Keyshawn Davis gonna get his ass whooped, man. I'm here to say it, bro. Keyshawn Davis gonna lose bad, bro. He gonna get whooped. I want Keyshawn Davis to do that usual shit he do, that little stab jab. I want him to bring all his tools. I want him to bring all his tools because at the end of the day, this the type of fight that I know gonna bring the best out of Dev. I know this for a fact. Dev don't get up for these fights that don't mean something. And at the end of the day, this right here, this is a great fight to get Dev the best, to get prepared to the top level. And at the end of the day, that's the Dev I want to see in the ring. And at the end of the day, yeah, I'm here to say it, bro. Keyshawn gonna get his fucking ass whooped. Pristine, he gonna get his ass whooped. Just remind you, he gonna get beat the fuck up. And I'm gonna tell you why, bro. Because at the end of the day, Keyshawn, yeah, man, listen, he got levels. You heard what Crawford said, but at the end of the day, come on, we know they in the same camp and shit. We know how the shit get down at the end of the day. But I'm gonna talk my shit. Yeah, I know. But they probably, they still cool and shit. Probably the way he was giving them all that respect. I don't see. I mean, Jermaine Ortiz, good little scrap, all bright. You know what I'm saying? 24 rounds with him. Like I get it, bro. But at the end of the day, there's a whole different level when you stepping in the ring with Devin Haney. And then look, man, one more thing before I head out. Like, I'm not a fan of Hitchins, bro. He's from New York. I'm trying to see if there's a way that I can fuck with him. He's just annoying to me, bro. He runs his mouth too much. He talks too much shit for somebody who just don't have the resume or the experience to be talking like this. But one thing that we can't ignore is the eye test. And at the end of the day, I know we give props for the eye test for a lot of these fighters, but for some reason, Hitchins don't get no love for the eye test. I think Hitchins got a great jab. I think he's fundamentally sound. I think I agree with Bud, bro. I wouldn't go as far as calling him a king. I don't call none of these dudes a king, bro. Like, that's just, I don't know. I've always found that weird. Oh, he's the fourth king. Like, I don't call nobody my fucking king. Y'all gotta relax with that shit.
But it ain't about your king. It's the four kings in the division, bro. What the hell?
I get it, bro. But at the end of the day, we've seen what's been going on. These motherfuckers really ain't been acting like that. They ain't really been acting like that. And it's kind of disrespectful.
That's not true. T.O. moved like that. Devin moved like that. Shakur moved like that.
All right, listen, man. That's just my personal preference. I ain't with the king shit, especially Low. Low be dragging it, wants to make up a new king every other day. He got a new king now. I forgot who the hell he tried to name the next king of this shit. Like, that's just my personal preference. But at the end of the day, I think Hitchins gonna show out this weekend. I really do, bro. Silas is a solid opponent, but I feel like, bro, Hitchins, this your time to fucking show out. And I feel he will show out with that jab. Listen, I got borderline, man. Hitchins might be able to stop this dude. Like, yeah, he's a good opponent. If you've watched Silas, he's an aggressive guy. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I feel like Hitchins needs to understand this is your time to shine. You got to bring the smoke for real. And I feel like Hitchins could probably get a late stoppage on this dude. That's just me. And then on Berlanga, bro, but this dude that he's fighting done get stopped a whole bunch of times. Berlanga got to come in here and stop this dude. But at the end of the day, I ain't even like, bro, I'm not a fan of Berlanga. I don't fuck with him like that, respectfully. I feel like Hamza done take something out of him for sure, because he ain't even got the confidence he used to have in the past. But I'm excited to see Hitchins, and I'm excited to see Jalil Hackett as well against Derevyanchenko. That's gonna be a hell of a fight. And yeah, man, I think he changed his nickname to Negro Mexicano, bro. By the way, bro, he got to change that officially, man.
Put the Jalil Hackett. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, man, you got to own that shit, bro. That's a good look. But yeah, man, yo, Ness, I'll tap back in if anything, man. I appreciate you, bro.
For sure. Last call for them callers. If you're trying to call in and voice your opinion on today's two-part topic, now is the time. We got Discord available. X Spaces also available for anybody looking to rock and roll. If not, it's Friday. Nice beach day, man. Actually, I got the gym today, so if I go to the beach, I'm gonna get lazy. So that is not happening. Gotta get to this gym, man. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to smash that thumbs up. It's gonna help with the visibility as well. That's gonna bring some more callers. If y'all trying to extend the show, best way to do that is by sharing the episode. Looks like we got Bobby Cuts counterpunch, courtesy of Tito La Voz. What is up?
You know, it's just funny how people still bringing up Tank, what he didn't do, but he got the best resume in the game. Ryan's a champ, Rolly's a champ. What are these other niggas doing? Nothing. Rolly back to back, Ryan T.O. back to back kings. He the one that's fighting everybody, not Devin. Crawford capping. He talking about Bush. What the fuck you talking about Boots did? Ran up to 52. He ran up to 54 to duck Boots. He gave Boots his belt. Boots became the champion because Crawford gave him his belt. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Boots ain't give his belts to nobody. So it's like this. People can say what they want. They always gonna have narratives, but the truth always comes to fruition. You know what I'm saying? Devin cannot beat Keyshawn, and we gonna see. We gonna see. If Keyshawn accepts the challenge and rises to stardom, you know what I'm saying? This is his time. With 15 fights in the game, he gonna take everything Devin got. Expose this nigga. It is gonna be easy. When y'all come back on here making excuses, I'm gonna just say, I told you so. I'm not even gonna gloat. I'm not even gonna gloat. Because I ain't even gonna be able to hate no more, because it's gonna be a complete defeat. So there ain't gonna be nothing to hate on. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, as far as Shakur is concerned, you know, over there in the Zuffa protection program, he duck tanked 3 times already. People want to act like that's not what the case is. You know what I'm saying? They say Shakur run to the smoke. They say Devin run to the smoke. But why they ain't fight each other? Because neither one of them run to the smoke. It's all smoke and motherfucking mirrors. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad now that Shakur's over there on Zuffa, he done fell into the trap. I'm a fucking write day to write a letter. I'm gonna mail this shit to the UFC corporate office, and I'll be like,
yo,
Shakur
is that
fight
you?
John Robio.
Is that you?
Make Shakur fight John Robio.
Bobby.
You know what I'm saying? What?
Is that you with fucking heavy metal in the background?
Yeah, that's me, nigga.
What the fuck you listening to Metallica, motherfucker? What the wrong with you?
No, nigga, it's a loop. I'm working on some tracks, nigga.
You working on some tracks? That shit sound like heavy metal.
It is, nigga, but you see, because you don't understand the mind of. Oh, let me turn this shit off.
No, I understand. You trying to be Kanye and find you a sample somewhere and make something hot, but shit, you digging in the fucking.
Sometimes you gotta dig in the dirt, nigga.
I see.
You gotta dig in the dirt to make it work. You know what I'm saying? But it's like this.
That motherfucker got the dig. That shit sounded hardcore too, like somebody was. Fucking.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta test it to the middle all the time, dog. But it don't never sound like metal when I flip it though, nigga. I don't use the whole metal, nigga. I just
find out that's what you use to run for, like run to.
But it's not your time.
You out here jogging, you be out here jogging to that shit.
I can't jog to that shit. I put it like this. Shakur, he going down in history as a duck. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling Dana White, we gotta make John Robio versus Shakur. Somebody that could go right hand and left hand with him, put him on his ass. We're going to see how good he really is. They say Zuffa where the real smoke is, put him in there with a real smoker. John Robio. Let's make it happen. That's all I got to say. Landslide.
John Robio.
John Robio. Let's make it happen.
Cole about to be fighting Jalil Hackett. I got Kenzo.
Here.
What up?
Might be getting fired today. I pulled off the gas station with the pump today.
Oh shit! With the handle in it?
Yep, I put that shit back on the handle and left.
Oh man, they got you on camera.
It be alright.
You know this world got cameras everywhere, bro.
I'll be drunk. I forgot all about it. I was like, man, fuck it. It is what it is. Fire
Damn,
ain't fire.
Kenzo.
I got an interview on Monday though. I'll be alright.
You better get hired before they fire you so they ain't got no bad recommendation.
No, but man, hey, Nuts, how you say Lil Macho B? He flip flopping, right? Yeah, how you call it? Like a pancake? Just like all these fucking fans, man. Because when Bud was on top against Canelo, what they was calling in every day? Oh, he couldn't be Floyd. He couldn't be Floyd. He can't be Boots. Now, Boots gave y'all a fight y'all want. Now, he ducked Devin. If he ducked Devin, that means Bud ducked him. Because he was his man, though. That's how he became champion. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah. Bud dropped the belt.
And he was undisputed. He should have gave the young lion a chance. And Mike from Omar, you brought up everything Bud said except the saying. They said, who's the new top 3 fighters? Give me 3 fighters. He said, Bam, Shakur, and Boots. So, and you know who era it is.
I mean, he already said is the
No, he doubled down on it again yesterday. They know it's up, bro. And what else? And
you broke up. What you say?
what was the rest of the topic?
The Berlanga fight, Zuffa card on Sunday, and the Bud
Shout out to
interview.
my man Richardson Hitchins, man. I think he's better than Keyshawn, in my personal opinion. But we're gonna see Sunday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sunday. And yeah, man. Berlanga, hopefully he get a knockout, bro. Because if he lose, that shit is OVA. He might as well be a fighting cab drivers after that shit. But what else, man? Yeah, Bobby Cut. Yo, shout out to him. He a hater, no, but he a funny ass bull, bro. I be cracking up. He a funny bull. But yeah, man. He funny, dog. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, old head too. That's how I be cracking up when the old head be talking like a youngin'. I be cracking the fuck up. Yo, another thing. You think? I heard earlier in your dialogue you said Tim Zeus should be worried about the testing for the steroids.
I mean, everybody should be worried. What the fuck? How y'all gonna pay for testing and nobody get tested?
Yeah. But Tim Zeus was vocal about it. I was surprised about that. That shit got me second doubting that.
And think about it. I ain't do a show on it because that ain't my thing. I don't be drug testing, chasing. But this is super coincidental that they ain't doing no drug testing, and that video went viral on all the hip hop sites of Earl's friend saying that he used Earl's urine.
Oh yeah, for the PO, and they actually
exactly.
Steroid, yep.
Yeah, now all of a sudden, come on, man. I don't know.
Yeah, that is a little.
And people been questioning Earl. Remember, he had to come out and say, man, I've been having puffing nipples. People were saying they was trying to blame his because that's a direct gyno man. I'm gonna fuck up the word, so we gonna shorten it and say gyno, but it's like gynomaster panaska, some shit like that. I'm fucking it up. That comes from anabolic steroid use because aromatization. So testosterone, whatever testosterone you endogenously inject and doesn't get used, aromatizes to estrogen. Estrogen obviously causes gyno. Gyno gives you puffy nipples. And there's a shitload of PEDs that cause high estrogen and aromatization and give you puffy nipples. That's why a lot of people use AI inhibitors to block that. So Earl's always been accused of that, but his winning ways got him out of that.
And they're gonna test after the
And he
fight.
was
So
always a
even if they do cop
WBC
dirty,
champion too, so it's hard to say somebody's positive. I mean, dirty when they kind of testing with the WBC.
it's just suspect. The boy ain't fighting in 3 years and they not doing no drug testing. Like, come on, bro. That's crazy, man. But yeah, I had 10 do, but shit, I don't know no more. They ain't doing no. Oh, that shit's scary. I might have to take Earl's stuff now. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I'm just trying to keep the show going, man.
Now we
Shout
got
out to all the boot
callers.
haters.
Let me get to
Shout out to all the
Hamza,
boot
man. Get
haters.
some teaching here by the teacher.
Appreciate it, bro.
You the man. Hamza, what up?
Yo,
Peace, God.
peace with the God. Hey, listen, man. Devin Haney gonna box Keyshawn's ears off. His ears literally gonna come off of his head and walk around in the ring looking for an answer. It's hard to get in there with Devin and deal with them fast feet. His feet are very quick. Got some news. We fighting on the Lamont Roach undercard August 1st in Vegas. I think on the prelims.
Congrats, bro.
We right back again with another scrap. You know,
Who that, Aaron?
The last fight, yeah, Aaron. The last fight was a draw, but that still puts you in a certain position because they had kind of like, this is what people got to understand about boxing. They do moves, and you got to be checking them about the moves that they pull because the fight was supposed to be at 54 for the IBF NABA title, which is like a regional title to put you in the top 10.
Yeah.
Right before the weigh-in, when he was about to sign the contract for money and all of that, they changed the weight to 155 so that the title wouldn't be on the line if the guy lost, so they could still shop him and make money off of him. That promotional company, which is Star Boxing Promotions, if I'm not mistaken, that was not cool. And then when I start asking questions, because I have no problem pressing you. I have no problem pressing you, bro. When I got to pressing, there was a lot going on. Hey, bro, what was going on? Let me hear about it. Nobody had nothing to say. So I just continued to focus on my man's pause and make sure he was in proper weight. We made weight. He had made 54 in a while, but it was good. Then we got another call right after that fight. That fight was done on 20 days notice, and we still made weight because we know how to make weight. Then the next fight was called for the guy's name is Fabian Guzman. It's a good opponent. You know what I mean? For what we trying to get done. So it's an 8-rounder. So we looking to try to get a stoppage. A unanimous decision. It's a good building block. I always wanted my mans to do some 8-rounders. Other than that, just been paying attention to boxing, seeing what's going on. I don't want to hear about Richardson Hitchins. He's doo-doo. Sorry. He needs to get to work with Duarte. He ducked him. And then Keyshawn, I don't know what he's about to do, but he doesn't have enough experience for Devin Haney. Devin Haney I used to be hard on Haney, but it takes time to impress me. I done seen a lot. I done seen Haney spar some of my young guys before. So, he's really improved. He got my man Mickey Bay in there, my man Trainer Perfection. I think it's Saeed. He got some good guys around him. He's improved, you know what I mean? So, I just want to see I want to see the work. I will say, this is kind of off topic. My man Usyk did not want no work with Agit Kambayel. He didn't want to work. Agit was going to stop him to the body because Usyk can't take it to the body. And that's when Agit does go to people's bodies, the best I've seen in a long time. So I don't want to hear nothing about Usyk. He should have kept them belts and got to work with Agit Kabayel. He didn't want work with that German man. I noticed that. Who else we got on the table? That's what we got.
Nah,
What we
that's
need to
it.
break
Just
down.
the Bud topic and the Sunday fight, man. You got Jalil Hackett fighting Sergiy Derevyanchenko. That's a great fight.
Oh yeah, that's a good fight. I want to see Jalil Hackett in there with Sergey Derevyanchenko. That's going to be a good fight. Jalil Hackett has grown over the years. I will say that I want to shout out to my man Berlanga for the follow. He followed me, and I think he's cool with Najee Lopez. Shout out to Berlanga. You know what I mean? You follow me. You looking to learn something, and I hope he gets a good win and really learn how to get up in that pocket, deliver some of them hard shots, and continue to work on his craft. Hey Berlanga, if you need some training, holler at me. I'm really Heems. This is what I was gonna tell you. I did talk to AB's manager, AB and Dean's manager. I was gonna go down there on LA on Saturday and because they're having like a talent show with boxing, sparring, and mitts and all of that. I was gonna get some of that in, and I don't even feel like cussing. I was gonna blaze somebody. Pause. I'm in crazy shape right now.
And what happened? Why you changed your mind?
Cause me and Aaron got to get some work in on Saturday. You know, my birthday next week. You know, me and Adrian Broner got the same birthday, so I was gonna go down there, see who I can get some work with, see whose pack I can bust. I'm pretty sharp right now too. I've been throwing Manny Pacquiao flurries for 20 minutes straight with the hand weights, making sure I get my work in, and then getting some decent sparring in. I got some gear too. Hey, listen, those hit and move gloves. I would like to say those hit and move all horsehair gloves are nasty. They are crazy nice gloves. If you want a good glove, get that hit. They not paying me for this. Those hit and move all horsehair gloves. Those are some nice gloves. Also, those Spartacus old school gloves is pretty nice too. You know what I mean? The thumb is a little bulky for me, but the hit moves. It's a nice, sleek, compact glove. It's a very nice glove. Other than that, that's all I got for y'all today. One yourself, Ness. Hey, you don't want to talk about the juice because you want it. That's why. How about that? Let's get on that. You're on the juice. That's why you want to talk about it. Even though I'm the one sent you that the hip hop is real. Even though that's crazy how dude took the drug test and it showed up for the roids, bro. Like, do you really think he capping about that?
I don't know, bro. Talking about Earl Boy.
And that's kind of hard to cap about, though.
I mean, is they
people
still
was in
friends?
my inbox like, that's some type of piss test, and it's like, hey, bro, they can measure abnormalities in your urine. Like, if your urine come back not looking the same, they gonna say, well, why is it spiked like this, or what is this in his urine? Why is it this way? That's a possible thing. You know what I mean? So, got to be tested. You can't be walking around with puffy nips. You know what I mean? That's crazy. You know what I mean? All right, one yourself, man. I appreciate y'all. Who you ain't got nobody on there with you today?
Nah, I'm solo.
All right, man. One yourself, bro.
Peace.
Stuff the juice.
Jorge, Mexico.
Yo, what up, Ness?
What
How's it
up?
going?
What up?
I just want to give my predictions on tomorrow. I got Spence and what's his name? Stephen Fulton, right?
Yep.
Fighting tomorrow. I got Stephen. Fury's fighting today, but it's not gonna go on Netflix. It's not gonna go live on Netflix.
No.
And the fights announced finally. Haney versus what's his name? Keyshawn?
Keyshawn?
Yeah, man. Just wanted to give my 2 cents. I got Keyshawn, man. I got Keyshawn in that fight. I got Keyshawn winning that fight. But horrible decision. I mean, like a great fucking fight. But that's my call. That's my call because I'm about to eat right now, man.
All right, bro.
Have a great day, bro.
You too. You too. Last call for them callers. Lord Mac and Cheese. Member for 20 months on a champ level. It's Friday. Y'all not running the raffle? Well, we never run it on Friday. We always wait till Monday because our week is weekend. Right? Like, boxing's Friday is Sunday when it's over. You know. Saturday's our party day because we got to fight. Bo Rogers, counter.
Ness, you gonna let me talk this time or what, man? Me and you ain't supposed to be beefing. This supposed to be a show for the people to have their voices and get their opinions out. You know, you making it seem like my opinion don't matter like this motherfucker. And I don't think that's fair. But life ain't fair, you know what I'm saying? And I'm a grown ass man. So it don't bother me, you know what I'm saying? I don't have feelings anyway, you know what I'm saying? Just a goddamn nigga out here, just a goddamn dude. But anyway, can you hear me now?
Yup.
All right. So we was talking about Terence Crawford and Devin Haney now. And I don't really want to talk about them guys really, cause like Boo said, man, uh Terrence is retired, and we don't really worry about retired fighters. You know what I'm saying? Let's show him respect. He had his career. You know what I'm saying? Now Boots get a chance to do the stuff that Terrence should have done, and maybe And I'm not going to even talk about Devin Haney just yet. He did things the right way. He took on the right fights until he got his skills up. Now he fighting. Now he fought Brian Norman last fight. Now he getting ready to fight Keyshawn. He doing it the right way. So I ain't gonna even knock what he doing. So people stop thinking. Don't let these motherfuckers out here tell y'all that I'm a hater, because I don't hate on a motherfucking thing. How can you be a hater? Jay-Z and Floyd Mayweather, two of my favorite people in the fucking world. So if you like them motherfuckers, you can't be a goddamn hater. You know what I'm saying? The rest of these motherfuckers will tell y'all that shit. They the ones be hating. But it is what it is. Like I said, I can't make motherfuckers goddamn feel a certain way. I can't make motherfuckers feel nothing. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But like I said, Terence Crawford is retired, so I'm not gonna even get in on him. I just said what I had to say about him, why he won't retire. Devin Haney, do your thing. You got a chance. You younger than all them guys, so you don't really have to be in a hurry to fight none of them. You could get Shakur later on. Shakur, get your money. All y'all get y'all money. Do y'all thing. I'm not here. I like that shit. Like I said, it's a win-win for me because I come on here and I just throw it out there. I take 3 minutes a day. I take 3 minutes probably once a week, twice a week maybe, and give y'all my opinion, and it make things move because the people up ahead, they hear me. You know what I'm saying? That's why Bill making these moves he making. Now, I told him fucking with Shakur with goddamn going down in weight, that would be a stupid move. And he listened to what I told him to do. So now let's see what's gonna happen. I ain't really got a lot to say about the shit, but Ned, stop trying to censor people.
You may feel like it's your
Let
time,
motherfuckers get their shit off.
but it's not your
holler.
time.
Angel.
Yo, what's up, man? Can you guys hear me?
Perfect.
All right. I just want to say, I'll make it quick. I haven't been on for a while. You know, FIFA World Cup took up a lot of my time, right? I just want to say, you could correct me if I'm wrong. I just feel like Devin Haney. So it for sure it's confirmed, right? Keyshawn Devin Haney
No.
confirmed. Like it's no, it's not confirmed.
Like, confirmed officially, no.
No, okay, all right. Well, I'm still gonna say what I'm gonna say. Correct me if I'm wrong. to be honest with you, I think Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia are the only fighters out here fighting people that they talk about without restrictions, without all this other bullshit. And I give props to Devin Haney, man, trying to make this fight happen. Their list that they have, they say, and they're fighting people on that list. You know, and I gotta say, Shakur don't be doing that. He be talking about fighting Conor Ben, Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, but then fights none of them. Like tries to put restriction clauses, weight clauses. Like that's just some bullshit, to be honest with you. Some bullshit. But I'm glad that these fights are happening. I know Ryan Garcia is fighting Conor Ben. I'm excited for that one. We don't know what's gonna happen. I mean, some of us think Ryan Garcia is gonna knock him out, but we never know. We never know. But if Devin fights Keyshawn, I mean, I definitely got Devin Haney, and I'm not the biggest fan of Devin, but I gotta give him credit. Credit to it if he does end up fighting him. But Devin Haney fights people, man. Like no tune-up sometimes. No, let me get adjusted to the weight class. He usually just fights people right away. When he fought Regis, that's when I knew this guy. You know, he is who he is, right? But other than that, man, that's all I got. Happy Friday, and enjoy yourselves, and then go run some miles. Not you specifically, everyone else in the chat. That's it for me.
All right, Jay Hill, what up?
Oh, how the audio?
Straight.
Right, man. I want to get out there audio. I really want to. You know what I mean? I want you to hear me, man. Let me get out there. Hold on. Let me get on my Bluetooth right quick, man. Hold on. Good for. Good.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We got some boxing this weekend, man. So you ain't gonna do a live fight chat, man?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Depends.
Man, come on, man.
Maybe for Earl.
Let's
Maybe for Earl.
Joshua, man.
What the
Man,
fuck?
you ain't even gotta do that. You doing the barbecue. I know, bro. You doing the barbecue, bro. Think about it. You doing the barbecue, bro. Let's just do it for Joshua. Let's do it for Joshua, man. Let's just wake up, man. Let's just wake up and do it for Joshua.
Joshua, holy shit.
On that card, though, man, it's gonna be some decent fights on that card, man. I think the fight, I think people don't, they don't know about this guy, August. I don't know how to say his name. Powell August. He fighting Jacob Banks. Jacob Banks, he the one they fought William Skull. He knocked him out in the 12th round. And August, Power August, he fought a 6th rounder with Simon Zoom. He got some weird name, but he the one that fighting Heisman, what his name is? Shiraz. He the one fighting Shiraz. And he beat Simon. You know what I mean? So that might be a good little pick. I don't know. I'm looking at it today again. I was like, man, you know what? Jacob might just end up pulling it out. But I mean, that can be a good underdog pick too. I mean, August a plus 800 right now on my bookie. It might be a good underdog pick. You know what I mean? You might want to sprinkle a little money on that. I don't know. You might can. You know what I mean? Because Jacob Banks, he really flat footed. August, he know how to really counter. He good with the left hook. I see that Jacob Banks, he put his hands down. He put his hands down every time he throw a punch. He leave that right side open. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. That's a good little pick, man. And let me get your opinion on this, man. Okay, cause I ain't really get a chance to call in, right? What you think about Shakur fighting Julian Rodriguez?
I love it, but they gonna hate on it. I mean, I don't even mind the Rayo fight. Rayo is a former champ. They're gonna hate on it because it's not a Devin fight, so anything is gonna be underwhelming.
Yeah, but let it me and you talking. So we already know Devin is already in talks with Keyshawn, right? They getting that fight, right? So,
Yeah, I mean,
Shakur last fight.
Julian's still not the next biggest name, and Julian is a welterweight.
Yeah, I get that. But even though he's a welterweight, think about it. It's already set up. I already see the setup. You know what I mean? This for me personally, from what I seen. From that UFC, I seen that Shakur, Conor Ben, and Ryan Garcia, they was all there at that fight, right? It's something set up to where I think that the winner of the Conor Ben and Ryan Garcia gonna end up fighting Shakur. Shakur gonna get one of it, gonna either get that fight, and then on top of that, I feel that once before he get that fight, get him a tune-up fight, get him acclimated to the weight of 147. Why not go ahead and do a Julian Rodriguez? Why do a Rayo? Honestly, why do a Rayo? You might as well go up in weight because they're bigger fights.
Got a call?
Yeah, I'm here. You hear me, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, go ahead and get acclimated to the weight. You get what I'm saying? It's already talks to you fighting Devin. It's already talks for you with Ryan Garcia. You already got situation with Conor Ben. Go ahead and get acclimated with the weight. You know what I'm saying? That's a good fight to come to. Julian Rodriguez. You know what I mean? So, I'm really clamoring for that. Honestly, I want that fight. What another fight, man? I'm trying to think of another fight. The Jalil Hackett. I can't wait to see that fight, man. There's a lot of boxing going on, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. From where we came from, it's a lot of boxing, bro. 2 weeks ago,
Yeah, but
a
you a
lot of us.
hardcore, man. So for me and you is a lot, but for the casuals, ain't no names, ain't no big fight.
Man, hey, let's take it like this on this, man. It seemed like to me, everybody that called in today are casual. Ain't nobody hardcore because everybody keeps saying, from what I've been hearing, people calling in saying, well, you got a couple of people that called in and said, they want to watch the fights or whatever. But majority of the people that been calling in, man, just really been shitting on just boxing, period, bro. You know what I mean? We went 2 weeks. 2 weeks ago, we was just watching UFC. I had to force myself to watch UFC because there wasn't no boxing. And I still didn't watch it. You get what I'm saying? So just for us to have this much fights, that's why I say, man, do a live fight chat, bro. I'm locked in, bro. I'm up early. I say, just do it, bro. Get up and do your workout. You feel me? Shoot, I'll be up with you, man. Shoot, just do a live fight chat for the Joshua fight, man. Shit, smoke your weed, I smoke with you. Shit. That's why I wish I was in Florida in this, dog. If I was in Florida with you, bro, I'd be your best friend, bro. I'd come to the cookout. Yeah.
Word. They left me flat, man.
I know, bro. But I really don't have too many people to talk boxing with, bro. Like, I really don't.
Me neither.
You know what I mean? So,
shit. That's why I made
bro.
this show.
I
But
know,
it's hard.
bro.
It's hard for boxing fans to have friends that know boxing.
Exactly, bro. Exactly, bro. They just know all the, like the tanks and all that, man. It just, bro, like.
And that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about literally no boxing, not dudes that be like, "Oh yeah, man, Mayweather should fight Tank." Not them conversations. I'm talking about real, like, yo, that kid Jade Herrera, he about to be some.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Look, I want to see got the little Japan fighter, Rito Zatumi.
oh yeah, Satsumi. People been talking about him this week.
Yeah,
like, they definitely been letting me know that he's somebody to take a look at.
Got to. He find this Mexican guy, man. He long, he undefeated. He got 2 draws. He a boxer. I looked him up because I ain't really know too much about the Mexican guy. I looked him up. He's a boxer. Like, he ain't no pressure. The original, the Mexican fighter. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He a boxer. So, but I think Rito Satumi, I think he gonna knock him out though. Honestly, bro. I thought they were gonna be an upset, but I was like, nah. They might be a guy. He gonna end up knocking them out. But bro, I'm on the road, bro. I just ain't called in a minute, bro. I'm going for Errol Spence. I'm sorry, damn. I ain't even put no pick in. Errol Spence by knockout, man.
You heard Tim Zoo say that they ain't do no drug testing?
Yeah, no, I ain't hear that.
Yeah, I played it this morning.
Dang. I mean, they supposed to do a drug test?
They're supposed to. They ain't getting none done though.
Ooh, that sounds crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that sounds crazy. But why he worrying about the drug test though?
What you mean? Why? Because you pay for drug testing.
Oh, well, with money involved, then you can't say nothing about that, then. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that sounds crazy. I still got them knocking them out though. Honestly, I might just go ahead and put some money on the knockout, man. But yeah, man, shout out to you, bro. If you do a live fight chat, bro, I'm be looking forward to it, bro.
Let's
I'll be
go.
up, man. All right, bro.
What time is that Joshua fight starting? What the fuck? You keep saying wake up. I'm like, what the hell?
Well, it early. You know what I'm saying? I think the early fights start at 10 o'clock. So man, I get up, bro. Like I'm one of the guys, bro. When if it's a Japan fight, I'm already on the road. I get up at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning anyway. So I get up and work out in the mornings on the weekends at 6 o'clock. So I'm up. You get what I'm saying? So and I think the prelims start at 10 o'clock in the morning. So about 10:30. So I'm gonna be up watching it. So I mean, I'm up, bro. Whenever if you start at 2 o'clock, I'm up, bro. Like I'm here.
I got you.
All right, man.
Peace. Discord available, X Spaces available. Andres, member for 44 months on the prospect level. Happy Friday, TBV community. Right back at you, champ. Last call for them callers. If you're trying to call in, now is the time. Now is the time. If you're looking to call in, Discord available, X Spaces available, Ness, GTO, Instagram, and Twitter. Don't forget, we still got a few more days for the raffle. Kenichi Bear headphone raffle. $15 gets you a virtual raffle ticket, which gives you the opportunity to win these $250 headphones delivered directly to your house. It's going to cost me more than the $15 you pay for that raffle ticket to deliver. Believe me, I've delivered over 50 of these already. As you can see, that's Jalil Major Hackett. Oh, El Negro Hackett. And the owner of the company, Cardan, that young man, started this great company. As you can see, that's Ashton H2O. A lot of boxers in the community wearing these. They're great to call in because they have the attachable, detachable mic. I actually prefer you to use these or Apples, man. So, okay. So now everybody wants to call in last minute. Big Boss.
Nah, I had been waiting this. What you call that? I was like, Mike, man. Shout out to Mike, man. Al was killing me over here, man. I'm like, we trying to pop in so you can go and get out of here. I know it's your Friday, man, but yeah, it's it's crazy how I heard you and what you call it talking just now. You and Hamza, shout out to Hamza. I don't know if it was the same back when you was driving trucks and stuff. Ness, y'all talking about that urine and everything. Man, I said that surprised you when you learn like how much they test when they come to urine. Like they before you do anything, with a semi truck, you gonna get the DOT physical, that drug test. They had that little stick, and then they start spinning that little chart thing. I've been doing this 5 years. I finally asked like 2 years ago the lady. I said, "What is it that y'all actually test us for?" And she was essentially what you and Hamza just said. She was like everything: steroids, cocaine, marijuana. She was like protein in your urine. She was like diabetes. She like we could tell all that just from urine. And I was like, damn. I was like, now I see why people say them urinary tests so important, and it's the way people can get around them and all that stuff. But hey, man, the more you know. So. I don't know what that story because I definitely seen what you said too, but yeah, I don't really be paying that no mind. So I seen that video and then just skimmed over. I'm like, who knows? Could be a scoring homeboy like a scoring woman. You truly never know. So, but with this topic, it's I say me personally, I watch them all this. That was one of Bud's best interviews to me. I get like people saying the quality hate, like Tone would say towards Boots in particular, but overall, I feel like Bud trying to be he trying to be like the one to pass the torch on, pass the torch on to everybody else and let them know that it's daytime, giving Shakur a lot of props, giving Devin a lot of props. I actually like that he was giving Richardson Hitchins his props, man. I was like, The Rock, about time he started getting his credit, because I'm definitely with you, Ness. He real high risk, low reward. Now, I get everybody say the antics and stuff, but man, I'm with you. I feel like he just needed a shot. I feel more than likely listening to him, of course, listening to Dmitry Popov, and all that stuff, and looking at the landscape and everything, more than likely he'll probably end up fighting Hammerhands next. So I always said that's a good fight. You got to make that equal.
Who?
Richardson Hitchins, I feel like that's who we gonna end up fighting next after he beats Salas. So, I feel like they just gonna go straight into it. But if not, so I don't know if you've seen, I ain't heard nobody else mention. I don't know if you've seen the Tiger Johnson, him putting the eyes to Brian Norman Jr. And then they saying let's lock it in. They virtually shaking hands like they'll
Oh
fight.
man, that would be good. That would be
Good.
good. That's
So,
that's the type of shit Top Rank need to do.
hey, I tagged Carmen already. I told him don't let me down. I know he coming through. When I be seeing him, I be telling him too. I be giving him ideas we be having. With that fight, that'll be good. They make that one. Of course, you got Devin, and he finna fight Keyshawn. So this something. I know Ryan said he want that Rolly and Teal winner. Who knows? Devin, he might try and get it, of course, because he just got to deal with his own. I would say if this don't happen, y'all remember I said the jack of all trades. Can't even think of my boy. Remember his last name? Is you said he looked like Rafferty. You said he looked like Riff Raff. I said Jack Rafferty versus Jack Catterall. I know Eddie and Jack Catterall and my boy Sam Jones said they by any means they not stepping aside. But if they do, maybe I don't know if that'll be his shot. You get what I'm saying? Because that is boxer versus boxer. But maybe that could be Richardson Hitchins' chance. Go and get that regular title possibly from Jack Catterall because he gonna have to kick the door down and put himself in a position. I feel like the only people at 47 realistically who probably would fight him might be just Devin. He of course Keyshawn too now, but I feel like Richard Hitch, he real high risk, low reward. So ain't nobody just gonna offer him up and give him a shot. He gonna have to force his way in there. So it is what it is, man. Because I think I've been saying it. I always stop, man. When you look at it, Solid's real short. Of course, come forward. Real pressure guys gonna try and throw the body shots and all that, but that reach advantage is just next level. We've seen in the face off, obviously. Richard Hitchens look much bigger. Could I get it? Like people say, could be a Lemos or whatever it is all over again. But I'm looking at the other way. It's a chance for him to shut all them doubters up. Shut the Lemos doubt up. Shut the Duarte doubt up. Because I seen the Ring Champs interview. I seen it with him yesterday. He was saying he wanted Duarte, but of course, it's Duarte's fault. They said he was hurt. He couldn't get back in the ring. Of course, remember I told you all that stuff that was going online, real life. They got it made in an hour. Everybody was saying he was ducking Salas because of the Mexican style and all that, but I'm going to stop it. I think this is his moment to shine. Feel like he can stop him. But I know we wasn't talking about this next because people was telling me they got Bang Bang Butler upset Edgar Berlanga. I told Richard Hitchens on Twitter, don't get your ass in there playing with that damn Salas because, them Zuffa matchmakers, they ain't bullshitting over there. If we don't see it, it's something that they see. And like you say, they trying to get your ass beat. They trying to get
Let's
that
hope.
and
Let's hope that this is
about
good matchmaking in this one, though.
I know, yeah, I really do hope so.
I never
like
seen
said,
Salas. I know the hardcores that call in have been saying he gonna bring something, so I'm hoping.
I think the biggest thing for him is more so that he upset Romain Villa. I know it was after Boots beat the hell out of him, but still he did upset Romain Villa. So
what was that on Pro Box or something?
Yeah, Pro Box card. Yeah, so I'm full-fledged root for him, man. And then even with that, with the card Sunday, shout out to Pro Box. Your boy Emiliano Moreno. I'm glad he back, man. I'm glad he back after he lost that upset on Pro Box. I guess Pro Box and Gary clipped him, but shit, Zuffa picked him up. So that's that 47 David Benavidez for y'all who don't know. That's the one that's put us on. He's real deal.
Yeah. So what? Pro Box cut him?
Yeah, you see he on the Zuffa card. He signed the Zuffa.
No, I know he's on Zuffa, but I didn't know they cut him.
Had to, man. He in the how they do the full.
Did he lose?
And all that, Yeah, remember he lost I think Raul Garcia. He lost on was it what you call the card? Might have been Tiger Johnson and Nico Floss card, I want to say. Remember he got upset. He lost a UD. So I want to say Dominican. He had a Dominican Raul Garcia. Yeah. But so he back. Hopefully he make it shake. So I said that's a damn good addition to that card because of course.
Damn, Tyson Fury already stopped Maurice Vach. At least he got the stoppage. You know that shit fake. He couldn't stop Magdamar, but he stopped Vach off TV. That shit was let me not say that because they're gonna have it on Netflix. But
yeah, I get what you're saying though. I mean, he was 45-year-old Maurice Vach and all that stuff. But I get what you're saying. Quote unquote, only fighting in front of 1,000 people and all this stuff. But like you said, it's part of the documentary, man. But I think, like I said, that two star, a pretty solid addition. Then of course you got what you call it, man, Jalil Hackett and Derevyanchenko. Feel like everybody's zooming in on that one.
That's the
It's
one.
some good scraps on there. It's some good scraps on there. I'm trying to tell you because like people saying they want to see what Jalil Hackett got, or hell, they want to see if Derevyanchenko still got anything left. And I'm with you what you were saying earlier, man. It's good for Jalil Hackett because hell, sky's the limit now. He been calling for the air damn body. He said, man, we doing cross promos. He said, I know Xander moving up. I go into Xander next, and I know that you don't look past Derevyanchenko, but I love the hunger, man. That back against the wall thing. That's what bring that line out of that den. So. I'm hyped, man. Like I said, with that card, I know we got a Boo Boo tonight. Hopefully, Boo Boo, he do his thing. We always be saying this here and there. So I said it's interesting. I don't know if they picking on him, or I don't know if he's just really getting the love and he, quote unquote, next face the Mexican boss. And no Boo Boo back tonight. He done called him out. Pacheco done called him out. Edgar Berlanga called him out yesterday. Jamal called him out last week. Everybody calling out Jaime Munguia. And I told people, I remember when I was at the weigh-in. These motherfuckers was losing their mind. So I'm looking around like, what the fuck happened? Canelo done came out. These motherfuckers was screaming their ass off because Jaime Munguia was walking in. I said, damn, guess Canelo really did give him that torch already. He really got that crazy love and stuff, but I don't know if all roads lead to Jaime or they just trying to pick on him. But hopefully Boo Boo do what he supposed to do tonight, and then who knows what the hell, because being out 3 years, it's kind of and then he's 38. But who knows, maybe if that just held some tread on the tires, we'll see. I don't know. This I seen that to you yesterday, man. See, I don't know if it's a little interesting because, like I said, I know Devin done said it. Of course, Cool Boy himself said it. I think Aaron done said it. Bud done said it. Ray Sav done said it. Everybody always say when you pass by that second weight class that you're moving up into or whatever, it make it hard because in your mental, you like, I know what I'm trying to get to. So when I'm passing by 130 to get to 26, I'm like, I remember I went through hell to even get to 130. So I don't know. I don't know if it's just mind games how they doing Cool Boy because I agree he just need to move up. Just go to 35. I know you want to try and get the title and all that, but because he said since they started the negotiations for the fight, he said he always wanted it at 133. He said they just finally agreed and finally decided to say something to him yesterday, which I know that's tactics on Liam Wilson's side too. So shout out to Liam Wilson for saying, well, no, I want him at his tough and his best. Because hell, I said I don't even know how Louis and Bozy and all them even allowed him to fight against Shaw. Man said he walking down to the weigh-in and he face planted. Said Bozy and Lamont security literally had to carry him down to the weigh-ins. So it's crazy that the commission even let that slide. But hey, I don't know. I'm what you and Chad and Canada was saying though, because yeah, for y'all who ain't seen Liam, that white boy be banging. He was beating the hell out of Navarrete. Like Chad and Canada said, go and watch that fight. He was beating the hell out of him, and it's crazy. He was beating the hell out of what his name is Oscar Valdez too. The second fight, he just switched it up and then he gassed and got caught. But I don't know, because Cool Boy, he good enough to box, but if he ain't got them legs, he might be in hell. I'm hoping my boy pulled through because we need him to. I personally seen Tim Zoo saying, and all that. He gonna meet Errol in the middle. Heard Errol said that, this fight ain't going the distance and all this gonna end early. You remember the movie with Jason Statham and Jet Li Ness called War? I said, I don't know. Tim Zoo like he locked in. He got the black suit on Jet Li was wearing in War. So I think he mean business, man. We gonna see it, but you know me, we American and shit. I'm with you. I get the layoff, but nah, I'm rocking with Errol. I got Errol stopping him. For y'all who need them odds, I heard you say somebody said Bovada, whatever that's. I don't know what states y'all in, but Reback got them. It's super close. I think they got Errol by stoppage at plus 180. Yeah, they got Tim Zoo at stoppage by plus 170. They got Tim Zoo on the money line minus 120. Errol on the money line minus 112. So it's a real deal pick 'em. It's literally either or. So it's a hell of a weekend, man. That's all I really got, man. That was everything I wanted to run down. So hopefully we got some more calls. If not, though, salute to you, Ness, man. We'll see how everything shake out.
All right. We got hella callers lined up. Tip Bellis, El Boguedero.
Yo.
What up?
Ain't much, man. Yeah, I just had to call in because y'all know it's Friday, man. Good Friday. And on this very Good Friday, man, Demetrius Boo Boo Andre live on the zone, man. Don't miss it. I had to call in to support my boys, man. All my guys been returned this year. All my guys, y'all said my boys is in retirement, man. You know what I'm saying? Now we done came out the woodworks. Thurman, Russell, Andre, glad to see my boys back, man. Glad to see my boys back in action. They done try to write my guys off, but it's all good, you know. We showing them we still active and getting busy. So yeah, man. Make sure y'all tune into that Boo Boo Andre tonight, cause y'all gonna see something crazy. Y'all gonna see something crazy. Y'all gonna see that we can still compete with these top guys at 168. And another thing, man. I seen an interview the other day.
Wait,
Canelo
the
did with
Brazilian
Eric.
dude is a top guy?
No. I'm just
Oh.
saying, like we gonna put the skills on display. We gonna put the skills on display. You know, we gonna put the whole division on notice. But yeah, I seen an interview Canelo did with Ariel Hawani. Bro, this dude is the biggest sucker in the sport of boxing outside of Richardson Hitchins. Like this shit is crazy, bro. Like he he sat there and said, "Yo, I didn't want to fight David Benavidez because he's a heavyweight. But yet this man goes in the ring and steps in with Edgar Berlanga, who weighed 200 pounds on fight night. Talking about David's a heavyweight. Like he just gives the biggest excuses of cap that I've ever heard, bro. And it's disgusting, man. I'm done with Canelo. I've been done with Canelo. I'm tired of Canelo. I don't know why people still interviewing Canelo because we don't give
You
a fuck
picked
about
him to
Canelo
beat
today.
Crawford. Just want to
I
remind you.
did.
Just
I
want to
did.
remind you. You was rooting
I did,
for
but
him.
I
I
had to
think
pick
you
the
had a
lesser.
bandana on and everything.
I had to pick the lesser of the two evils, man. I had to pick the lesser of the two evils. But listen, even with Crawford, man, listen, my man Boo Boo want that smoke. So whenever you ready, because your boy Turkey today, he thinking about coming out of retirement. You know what I'm saying? I think we all think you know, thinking about coming out of retirement. We want that Andre fight. You know what I'm saying? The same way we want that Andre fight with Charlo. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, it's time for y'all niggas to get busy with Demetrius Andre, man. Respectfully. It's time for niggas to get busy with Demetrius Andre. I think Andre beats the shit out of Crawford. Respectfully. Takes him to school. Beats him from pillar to post. You know what I'm saying? Hit him with combinations he ain't never seen before. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully. That's a problem he don't want. It's a reason he want to go back down to the 160 pounds. But it ain't shit there. So he might as well stay your ass at 168. Respectfully, bro. Respectfully. You know what I'm saying? Get busy. Show us you can really fight with them real dogs. Because them dudes up in age too. They up in age too. So ain't no excuses there. Ain't no excuses there when it comes to a dude like Demetrius Andre or Jamal Charlo for Terence Bud Crawford, bro. Respectfully. He 38 years old. They like 36, 37 as well. There's no excuses there. I don't want to hear the shit. There's no excuses. But yeah, man, that's it. Shout out to my boy Jalil Hackett too, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen my boys in a minute, man. But yeah, we about to go in there and get that dub. We about to go in there and get that dub for sure, man. We fighting a vet. So I'm expecting them, you know, to take it into the I think it's a 10 rounder too. I'm kind of expecting it to go the distance a bit. But if whatchamacallit age catch up to him, he can get him out of there. But it's a learning curve for him. You know what I'm saying? It's a good fight for him. Good fight for experience at his age, bro. So yeah, I'm room for my guy. Room for my guy tomorrow. I didn't know Tyson Fury fought this morning either, man. I didn't hear anything about that, which is kind of crazy. Ain't nobody been
You
talking
ain't been
about
tapping
Fury.
in, bro. We did a previews and prediction and definitely let the world know that he was fighting in Thailand off TV and it was going to only be recorded for Netflix.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Boxing ain't been the focus right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm still out here lurking, you know. So boxing ain't really been the focus. Yeah, I'm just keeping in tune with what's on the TL, and you know what I'm saying. Shout out to Devin Haney, man, because he making waves. Because that's all I'm seeing. All I'm seeing is Devin Haney, Keyshawn Davis. So he making noise. You know, Be Known the Storm just put out a tweet. I seen he can't get somebody to sign papers, to a fight. You know, Be Known the Storm looking for a fight. They don't even fight Be Known the Storm, which is crazy. Kind of crazy out here. What's up with Blair Cobbs, man? Blair, where you at, bro? Where you at, Blair? You talking all this about AB, man? Listen, Brian Norman need a fight. Let's get that done. Brian Norman need a fight. Let's make it happen. You know, it's a former champion. Take that fight, Blair. We want to see that. We want to see you back in action. You know, take that fight. You know, we need a good scrap, bro. We need a good scrap. And kind of crazy that Andy Cruz went back down to 130 pounds
Tip, I
after
got some
ducking
other
that.
callers, champ.
All right, I'm gonna let you go. All right.
All right. Help is on the way. Counter.
Jackson boys.
What up?
Hey, breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. God damn, finally. Philly out of the shambles. They finally got them something to live off of. We ain't got to be hearing this boost shit. They finally got them a king in the fucking city, man. And now Boost can go back to cleaning the fucking bathrooms, taking out the fucking trash, and doing the fucking dishes. See where he belong. Shout out to the fucking king, LeBron James, going to Philadelphia, man. Take over their fucking city just like that. You know what the fuck going on, man? I heard some shit coming in, man. Let's talk this Terence Crawford shit, though, man. The real king of this boxing shit, man. I'm talking Terence Crawford because Terence Crawford is boxing. Man, who that one nigga, Kenzo or Kenyo, that nigga? What you talking about, man? Of course, Bud said he the top 3. That's respect. Is ruffling no fucking feathers. Hopefully he want to fight the top dog. You top 3, come and fight the top dog. You know what the fuck going on, man? I had to call in this motherfucker one time to shout out Philly, man. Shout out Philly, man. They got LeBron James. Tell Booth to get his ass to the back of the bus. You know what I'm saying? Get to the back of the bus, yo fucking scrub. And anyway, next, did Fury win that fight though? Did he win?
Yeah.
Or you don't know yet?
He got a
He did?
stoppage.
Oh, damn, nice. But that's kind of weak that it's not live for us and it's on some Netflix shit. What the fuck is that? I ain't never heard of no shit like that. Damn. But man, I heard, what else did I hear? Oh yeah, I just seen Tiger Johnson. He called out Brian Norman tip. He said he'll do it. Tiger said he'll do it. And yesterday, Ness, I heard you another thing. You said something about you was confused with Keyshawn was talking about with with Frank Martin. He was saying that because his brother Kelvin was like, his brother Kelvin said he'll like that fight. You know what I'm saying? Then Keyshawn was in there and said, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it, Frank. Like he want his brother to fight Frank. I guess that'll be all right fight, but Kelvin ain't like that to me, man. He ain't like that. He ain't like that. I feel like Frank might knock that nigga out. I don't know. I guess maybe it'd be a cool fight though, but that'll be a nice one, I guess, because Frank gotta fight somebody over there. But yeah, that Tiger Johnson and B Norman will be a good fight. We'll see who really about that. You know what I'm saying? Who you like in that fight if there was a fight, Ness?
I don't know.
That'd be a good one, bro.
Either way, they
That'd be a
both
good
Haney
one.
nemesis, so win-win.
Yeah.
Win-win. If Tiger beats Brian, they're gonna want Tiger to fight Devin. If Brian beats Tiger, he no longer has to fight Devin, and his win gets better.
Mm-hmm. I like that one too. That'd be a nice one right there. That'd be a nice little collision right there. It was something fucking else that one. I hate when I be calling in this motherfucker. Y'all just talking shit about Al with that shit. I be hate when I call in. I be forget what the fuck I want to say, man. Fuck. Damn, man. But shout out to the motherfucking boxing voice, man. That's the give. Shout out to you, bro. Hey, was that a counter from the community? Cause I've seen you fight just in case, bro. Cause we need to keep this shit
we
going.
had one from the community. He sent 20.
How many more we got left? We got any more left? Cause
I think
we
there's
gotta
one
keep it
more
going.
left.
All right, I'm gonna send another one. Tip still on the line. Who else is on the line? I'm gonna see you actually 2, man. Get them to 2 people that's on the line that be popping that shit though. No boring callers, Nez. I'm about to send it to you right now in the Venmo, bro. You give it to who you want to give it to, man. Somebody give it to somebody that be popping that shit. Vega or Cliff or Brandon Maurice, Tip, somebody that be pop, or even Bobby Cuts. I fuck with Bobby Cuts too. Hey, one of them, I'm about to send it to you right now, though, Nestor Gibbs.
All right, appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Mike extending the show. If you want to call in, now is the time. San Antonio, what is up? Remember when Keith fucked that up and fought in San Antonio? He was like, San Diego. I mean San Antonio. What up? Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? That's crazy. You're supposed to be from San Antonio.
You talking to me, Nez?
Yes, sir.
I don't know if you're saying that shit out in general, but I don't remember that one. But good thing I caught the show, man. I know shit was ending. I was trying to call in there. A lot of good takes today. A lot of good takes. You know what I'm saying? That's what I love when it comes to boxing, man. How the conversation can just flow without no nonsense. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna just speak about the topic real quick. Yeah, man. When I seen the clips from the Crawford interview, I was like, damn, this nigga Crawford is really trying to shed light on Haney more and more, like he's always done. You know what I'm saying? And it's just crazy, bro. Because now that Crawford, you got Crawford, the baddest man on the planet, that's beating everybody, saying something like this, and it's like people are starting to retrieve their hate from Haney, but at the same time, it's like they want to hate more for no reason. When like they were saying on the interview yesterday, bro, Akim Barak was like, bro, they're not doing Haney ain't doing nothing wrong besides trying to fight every fucking body. And for whatever reason, niggas want to just hate, bro. I don't know if this is some boxing propaganda bullshit. I don't know if it's, Bill Haney out here trying to promote his son. Whatever the case may be, bro. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the Haneys as always. Now this Berlanga fight, I don't even know if I'm gonna watch it, to be honest with you. But that Jalil Hackett fight, I definitely want to tap into that for sure, for sure. Um, yeah, also Tyson Fury, I didn't know that nigga fought today, but I do remember the show. I couldn't remember that, like you said, that the shit was on from some other shit from Netflix. So does that mean, I had a question, does that mean they gonna put this shit on Netflix now that it's over?
Yeah, it's gonna be on his documentary.
Okay, for sure, for sure. Okay, bet. Yeah, that'll be solid then. That'd be solid. Hopefully, I know Joshua got his fight coming up, and I know the world, especially across the pond, they still want that Joshua and Fury fight. I know it may be too far off, you know what I'm saying, on some Mayweather Pacquiao shit, but shit, only time will tell, bro. We'll see, you know what I'm saying. Other than that, though, man, I really got shit else to say. Hopefully, I'm out the hospital tomorrow. Feeling a little bit stronger, so that's really it. I can get to watch this Spence fight if I get out tomorrow. I'm really ready for that shit tomorrow, bro. Like dead ass. I don't know who I got yet. I'm still reading all the tweets, doing my research. But shout out Spence. Hopefully get it done. And I seen what you said about Cool Boy Steph, and it's just sad, man, that he. I don't know, man. It's just like you're not focused, man. I don't know. Hopefully he catch him a dub or something, but. That's a tough one. So that's a tough crowd. But either way, man, I'll tap back in if you do a second show. If not, I know you probably do one tomorrow. So but yeah, that's my time, man. I'm out. Shout out to the boxing family out there, and I'm out, everybody.
All right, brother. Be safe, man. Hold it down. Dude, strong, bro. He's staying in and out the hospital fighting that shit. Prayers out to you, champ. Salute. You know, definitely dedication to call in from the hospital on the regular. We appreciate you, man. You could be listening to so much other stuff, so we appreciate you. Last call for them callers, man. Last call for them callers. Where you at? Where you at? If you're trying to call in, now is the time. Nes GTO, Instagram, con el Twitter. We got a couple super chats we got to get to. Looks like Clarence Beeks, $5. Gibbs, can you give the betters a strong recommendation for tomorrow on the Zuffa card? Shit, bro. I don't know about strong. But I'm going with Hackett. I'm going with Hackett, man. But I think he could blow it. There's definitely the possibility that he gets caught up in the war. You know. But he should be younger, stronger, bigger. and be able to wear down Derevyanchenko. Derevyanchenko got to move down 8 pounds after having four or at least 5 fights at 68. Now, he was always a small fighter because he started at 54, so maybe that doesn't matter to you. I don't know. We got Uncle Tim, $5. Crawford not high on Boots, and even though Boots is entertaining, I think that's what's gonna get him in trouble. I don't think will be undisputed. Thoughts? I think he can undispute. I mean, he's got 2 out of the 4 belts. He's almost there. He's almost there. We got Leonard Sterling, 2-pounder. Salas, KO3 Villa on the Canelo Berlanga card. Oh, I guess I did see that. Mike put those counters out. Let me see, did that funds drop? Show enough. Count on Mike all day, a day. Damn. Yo, fucking Trump with the tariffs, bro. It's like you try to order something from another country, no matter how cheap you getting it, them tariffs, they pass that on to you. They pass that shit on to you, bro. The shipping and the fucking the import fees you gotta pay. It's fucking shit up, bro. Kenzo.
Hey, Mike, good looking on that counter. They don't want your ass, bro. Bro, you think LeBron the king of the city, bro? What the fuck, bro? That old ass man, he get us a chip and all that, but you know it's Boot City. He getting a whole block named after him, bro. That's the king of the city, bro. What are you talking about? Like, you gotta chill with the Boots hate, bro. Like, I know that's really your favorite fighter now, bro. And yo, and one of your super chats said Boots is too excited for his own good. Yeah, that might be his downfall, but what y'all want? Y'all want him to just box all the time, bro, and then call him boring like Shakur and Devin? Like, y'all pick what y'all want, bro.
They don't call Dev boring. They hate on Dev.
Who? They don't call him boring? Oh, man. People obvious when they call him boring.
They be just hating on him.
You know the narrative. The narrative that Shakur and Devin are boring fighters. But then when he get hit, it's too good for his own good. Like I said before, when Tank began, touched up in all them joints and finished with a knockout, y'all love it. So come on, bro. Y'all gotta keep it fair. But yeah, I'm trying to keep this show going, man. It's going. I thought it ended. I got back on. I go, all right. But yeah, man, I had to get on his ass about that, bro. I don't care about no LeBron, bro. He cool and all. He an old man, bro. Fuck. I mean, Boots run the bitty, bro. Yeah, man. Just had to get on his ass, man. Can y'all keep the show? Yo, somebody call in. Somebody raise their hand. Something, man. Like, where your co-host at, man? So they been doing you like that.
I got Nike on the line.
You got a co-host?
No, I got Nike on the line.
Oh, all right. All right, then, man. Hey, look, Bobby Cut. I see him raising his hand, too. Go ahead, cook him, Bobby Cut.
Excuse me. Nike Hendricks, what up?
Yo, Ness, you got me?
Yes, sir.
Shouts out to the boxing boys. Shouts out to Counter Mike. I like that name. That man said Counter Mike. Mike from Omaha. Shouts out to him, man. Send them counters in so y'all can call the show. But, hey, Ness, you know this gonna cause some havoc between Shakur and Crawford, right? After Devin beat Keyshawn and then... Because he said it before that, and I don't know if it's the same interview or if they clipping the shit up, but he said, like, I think he said it before that interview, or interview before, because he's been doing a lot of Crawford. But he said, man, Devin in a great position. Devin got Shakur. Devin got Keyshawn. Devin can fight one of the champions. Now he said Devin to fight everybody. Like, I'm telling you, bro, Shakur don't like that. Because I ain't ever hear this man say Shakur fight everybody. Yeah, he done beat Shakur up before and all this and that, but I haven't ever heard that man say Shakur fight anybody. Shakur was calling out this guy, that guy, this guy, that guy.
But he did say Shakur beat all of them. They not fucking. He said Tank not fucking with him. Dev not fucking.
Oh, that same interview?
No, back in the day.
Oh no, I mean, okay, yeah, he did. But I mean, saying he'll beat all of them, that's cool. I mean, he supposed to say that, but I ain't ever hear him say he'll fight anybody. That's the difference. He said Devin to fight anybody. And I'm pretty sure Bomat, they gave Bill some tips and shit. They done holler at each other because the camps are cool. I'm pretty sure they got tips and shit. I don't think he ever sparred Crawford. You know, you gotta ask Bill, or you gotta ask Bill when he on the show ever before. But man, I don't think Shakur gonna be friends with Keyshawn after this, because he probably say some slick shit like, because I see Devin 10-2 and Keyshawn a 9-3 in his ass. So he probably say some slick shit like, yeah, he beat Keyshawn, but he can't beat me. I'm him. I'm that guy. And then Keyshawn might look at that and be like, what? Nigga, I fought him and you did it. Like, you wanted him to drop the belt. You didn't even want to fight for the belt. Because one interview, Keyshawn about to say, man, that fuck nigga tried to steal my fight, but he caught himself. And he said something else. Like, they tried to... Then he caught himself. And then he was like, you know what? It was in the video. So, yeah, man. And who this guy Berlanga fight? Butler. I ain't never heard of him. I have to look him. I like Spence tomorrow. They fight tomorrow, right?
Yeah, they fight tomorrow.
But I mean, of course, you ain't supposed to go extra hard in like your open workouts and shit. But he still looked like a little slow to me, bro. Like, I guess he wasn't trying to, show his speed or nothing, but he looked like he was quick enough, man. But I like him to take Zoo out though, because Spence is a body snatcher. So I can see him hitting Zoo with one of them body punches, his tall ass, and getting him up out of there. But, yeah, man, I'm going to keep listening in, man. That's my call, man. Bill Haney.
Yo, shout out for the trigger. Man, Tim Bradley, if you don't bring your fucking big... What the fuck was them shits called? Milk dud head ass on a boxing voice and give me my motherfucking credit out here stealing my shit, watching my shit, but won't come on my shit. This man really just made a video yesterday talking about Bill Haney. I said his name 3 times. He better pop a... Nigga, don't you steal my shit.
Ness,
Don't you steal my shit. Don't you steal my
I'm here to
shit.
vouch. That's you, Ness. That's you all day.
Of course that's fucking me. And I want my motherfucking credit. Give me my motherfucking flowers, man. You bring your ass on this show and we talk boxing if you gonna be using my shit. The fuck? See you when I see you. Nip. Nah, for real though, Tim. Flattered. We need to jump on the panel and talk some shit, man. But yeah, man. Say you got that from TBV though. Don't be doing that. That's I need that endorsement. Like, come on, man. Now all of a sudden, everybody called Bill Haney Candy, man. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Come on, bro. Get the fuck out of here. I made that shit up, bro. And that's what I be saying. You know how much shit they done stole? I told you I'm going to say it till I die. Top Rank stole Camp Life, man. Y'all know they be stealing shit from the kid, bro. Y'all watch this shit happen right in front of y'all eyes all the time. Fights, I be matchmaking anything. They just be robbing me. I don't care, though, because I love the sports. Like I said, I'm flattered. I heard that shit. I had to rewind. Like, oh, no, he didn't. And then... the dude on Twitter that clipped it, he really listened to the show because he wrote it the way I say it. Say his name 3 times, pop up like candy, man. I'm like, oh shit, they really out here quoting the kid like I'm Jay-Z. You know what I mean? Bobby Cuss, ain't nobody ever gonna quote your fucking little hating ass.
Me all the time, nigga. I ain't got. I probably don't even know when I'm quoted. I could drop some quotables right now.
Never.
You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers, I don't even know who I want to hate on yet. Because, you know, until Keyshawn body Devin, I'm just going to savor. I'm just going to let it simmer. I'm going to give y'all niggas a glimmer of hope that this nigga Devin is going to rise.
Just know this will be your back-to-back time picking against Devin, man. I hope you have better luck.
If he beat Keyshawn, I ain't hating on Devin no more. We riding out. This the last hurrah.
I hope you have better luck.
It's the last hurrah, nigga. If Devin motherfucking win, my hating days is over. Nigga.
I doubt it, because when it's time to fight Shakur, you're going to be back on that side.
If he beat Keyshawn and it's time to fight Shakur, I'm riding with Devin, nigga. That's how confident I am Keyshawn gonna wax this nigga.
Well, that's good, man. I like people to learn their lesson. Because, see, I ain't going to be like Shakur and his fans. They tell you, nah, stay on that side. That's stupid. You got to let a motherfucker doubt you and then learn their lesson and accept them to your fan base. They had to learn their lesson. I ain't think Fury was going to beat Wilder. He learned me. I taught. He taught and I learned.
Well, they had a draw the first time, so that ain't the same. But it's like this. I think Keyshawn's just the perfect style to expose Devin. That's all. It ain't no hate. It ain't no hate till it's hate. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now, what I don't, the reason why I hate is because y'all be picking and choosing with the narratives. Keyshawn only got 15 fights, but he Devin mandatory. But when Rolly was Tank mandatory, y'all said, why he fighting Rolly?
Yeah, but it's not the same. It's not the same. Keyshawn is way better than Rolly.
Based on what? Rolly more. Rolly is
based off amateur background, based off winning a world title without controversy.
It's the pros, though.
Yeah, and I talked about the pros. Jackson Marinez was controversial, and so was Barroso. Baranchek, you know, my man went out there and stopped them.
He bounced back.
All right, but we just giving you the reason why Keyshawn is perceived to be better, brother. He won a silver medal. He's a silver medalist, and he won a world title at 14 fights without controversy. And people don't gloss it over and don't try to forget that before he became Devin's problem, he was also Shakur's problem. The world was asking Shakur to fight his own brother, remember?
Because they were just trying to hate on their friendship.
No. Now they trying to hate on their friend. They thought he could beat Shakur. They were saying he the only dude that could beat Shakur.
They want to put them against each other to take each other out. That's what they was trying to do to keep him off Devin ass. You know, we got the double barrel shotgun, like A Prince said. You know, he had to make a courtesy call to the WBO. They told him, look, man, you got to get Keyshawn in there against Devin. Run that WBO belt.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see.
He blocked.
We're gonna see. This is the fight that's gonna prove. If Devin, who y'all say he is, he should beat
blocked
Keyshawn.
That Shakur fight.
He should be able to outbox Keyshawn 12 rounds easy. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think it's gonna be a coming out party for Keyshawn. He gonna be the man. He gonna take all Devin's fan base, and it's gonna be a historical moment in boxing. Mark my words. And, you know, and as far as the Zuffa shit, Richardson Hitchins, man, who gives a shit? Dude ain't fought no. This dude is getting paid because he used to be signed to Mayweather. This dude has done absolutely nothing. Absolutely, he ain't fought nobody. And y'all want to talk about people who ain't fought nobody. At 140, he was stacked with motherfuckers to fight. Probably the most stacked division, but as far as competition wise, and this motherfucker ain't fought nobody. You know what I'm saying? So it's like people got to hold everybody's feet to the fire. That's all I'm saying. But they don't do that. I got to come with the hate. I got to remind them. I got to put it out there. Because if I don't come with that energy, how people going to be talking about these fights to get them made? You know what I'm saying? So I'm putting, it's a method to the madness. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, Shakur over there on Zuffa, they only got a 140 division. What the hell they going to do over there? That's why they did to get John Romeo on Shakur ass. You know what I'm saying? See what he could do with them lethal hand, left and right. He could go left and right. He the Colombian boots. So let's see what Shakur could do against somebody like that. Let's see if he could fuck with a killer for real. If he could out neutralize this motherfucker. If Shakur do that, then I give him all the credit. I just want to see him fight a killer. If his defense is that cold, do it against a killer. And let's see. Floyd did it. Floyd fought all types of killers that was coming to take his head off. And they couldn't hit this motherfucker. If his defense was like that, let's see it. Until then, you can't be putting him in these categories like he the defensive, like he one of the greatest defensive fighters of all time. He ain't fought no threat. He ain't fought nobody that's coming to take his head off. You know, so he gotta do that shit first. Like I said, I think
so Zepeda wasn't coming to take his head off. This what y'all do. Y'all build the motherfucker up and then y'all shit on him, man. Shit is disrespectful,
he had the style,
bro.
but he didn't have the firepower, man. Just because he was aggressive
Bullshit,
forward,
bro. This is why I can't stay here, man. I gotta go, bro.
He didn't have no power, man. If he had power and Shakur did that.
That's GTO, man. Instagram and Twitter, bro. You know, he did the same thing with Norman and Devin. Now Shakur fights Zepeda. You watering it down. Like, what is wrong with y'all, bro? This shit is so weird, bro. God, please. Send me real boxing fans, please, man. It's just this is I don't get it. I'm out, man.